Done deal. All right. Sorry about that, y'all. It took me a minute to get it together. Oh shit, Master Eagle is in the building. What up, big dog? You saying?
Man, I'm telling y'all one thing. I'm getting tired of hearing this Jalen Hurts talk everywhere, bro. Everywhere.
It certainly is tiring after a while.
It's the only thing that's being talked about right now. There's so much other information.
And this is coming from a Lions fan.
Well, hold
tiring
on.
to me.
Yeah, hold on. Shout out to Blessed by God. She said, "Thank you for that, y'all. Hit that like button." Shout out to Art McQueen for renewing his membership with the channel. Thank you for doing that, dog. So now you should be able to get to the tab, the community tab. The link is in there, so hop on in. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to say the reason why I stopped y'all from that, from commenting any further, is because first and foremost, you know what I'm saying, I've already said, and Warren, you know this for a long time. Theo's already confirmed it. I had Marcus Blackman confirm it the other day. You know what I'm saying? I've been saying this shit for a long ass fucking time. They don't media hates him. Take a look. Now, here's the thing. You know, you listen to Cowboy fans, you know what I'm saying, and the way they're talking, and you know what, truth be told, they do have every right to be excited about the way things are looking as it is right now. You know what I'm saying? The only thing I would say as Eagles fans, as outsiders looking in, you know what I'm saying, I would just caution Cowboy fans to be cautiously optimistic. You know what I'm saying? But and also have a greater understanding of this period of time. I'm not saying this because I'm some guru, top football god, whatever.
It's because we've seen it before.
I was going to say, not only that though, Theo. It's two things, right? One, the number one reason why I'm saying this as an Eagles fan and outsider is because we fucking went through it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We went through it. You know what I'm saying? That whole Chip Kelly shit and everything like that, even with Doug, we went through it. We went through it twice, you know what I'm saying, in terms of what it would take to have, you know, to take some serious hits, and then how long it takes you have to have the patience for the rebuild, you know what I'm saying, temper your expectations, you know what I'm saying, and that's the part that I think is the biggest mistake that I see being made by Cowboy fans. They're not tempering their expectations. They want instant results like right now. And the way and the buildup that I'm seeing and I'm hearing, and I'm like, you know, like y'all doing it again. And the second reason is because, to your point, we've seen this before. You know what I'm saying? It's like they do all these. So far they've made some good moves. Nothing for nothing, they've made some good moves.
No, they have.
Yeah, I remember when they got Amari Cooper from the Raiders back then. That was a great move.
Yeah, it's like, hey, look, you know what I'm saying? You're conducting yourselves like a wannabe successful team so far. You know what I'm saying? The problem is Jerry.
No. The problem will always be Jerry. I think
that's where the cautious part and the cautious optimism comes in.
Praise be.
When I look at the moves that they made, they brought in a lot of college position coaches, haven't they? They brought in a lot of college position.
I think they did, yeah.
And shout out to Conyers with the $5 super chat. She said, "I love Dallas fans' optimism. Means the crash out at the end of the season is better." Now, to that point, you know what I'm saying? To that point, now, okay, let's close that. Let's close that book I was just in for a minute, and let's go down this rabbit hole for a hot second, because you know what I'm saying, Cowboy fans aren't going to like what I'm about to say, but that is the best part about it. That's what makes it enjoyable for us Eagles.
And gentlemen, it's just like the great Oracle Stephen A. said.
Yeah.
A. Smith says every year.
Yep.
Just be patient.
Yep. Just be
patient. They haven't let us down yet.
Yep. Doesn't matter. Every year. They do it every year. Theo, you're absolutely right. And that's where I say you should exercise a bit of cautious optimism. Because even if it should happen, right, then you're not looking totally like Boo Boo the Fool, because Jerry got y'all talking about the Super Bowl now.
Absolutely.
You know
yeah, they're in that win now mode right now.
Yeah, and
like they want to win right now by any means necessary. But
you know what, Warren,
we want to play the long game, bro. At the end of the day, we want to play the long game.
Warren, we know that because we went through it, right? But here's the thing: this is what they do in terms of obtaining plausible deniability. As a Cowboy fan will tell you, I didn't say anything about the Super Bowl. And it's like, at this point, bitch, you don't have to. You do it already. You say everything other than that. You don't, at this point, we almost don't need you to say it to know that's what you're thinking. You telling on yourselves. You know what I'm saying? You're telling, I didn't say win the Super Bowl. Yeah, no, yes, you did.
Yeah, and I think that's every team's objective is to win the Super Bowl.
Exactly.
My only thing, and this is what I question with, like I was saying, with the position coaches, are they position coaches that are going to develop the players that they get in the draft? Because what it sounds a lot like is the independent contractor talk that I was telling you about. Like, we want to get a big name, but it's like, okay, what about the people that you got? Can they be developed to be better than what they were already producing? So that's the only question that I have to ask for them.
Well, first of all, what they're looking for is they are looking for their own versions of Cooper DeJean and Quinyon Mitchell. They think the hiring of CP is going to give them that and then some. You know what I'm saying?
The thing I will say, right? And correct me if I'm wrong, but Dallas in previous years has had this high-powered offense and an extremely high-powered defense. Look at Micah Parsons' rookie year. They went 12-5 that year.
Yep.
And they lost in the wild card game.
Yep.
I'm just saying.
Against you talking about against Green Bay.
Yep. That was
a number 7 seed, a 7 seed at that.
A lowly 7 seed.
The youngest.
That was Green.
The youngest team in the league
at its
at
worst.
the time. Yeah.
That was Green Bay at its worst.
Yep.
By the way.
Yep. And y'all were at home.
Yeah.
They were at home.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And that part, you know what I'm saying? And Andrew Takar says, is this a race thing with Hurts and other black QBs in the league? Just asking, I think so, but I'm not in the position to say either way.
I think it's a race issue for a few, not for all. Because look, let's not, say it any other way. A lot of the problems with a lot of quarterbacks have to do with race.
Yeah.
Kyler Murray, Lamar, Jalen being one of them. There's a lot of issues with their race that can be attributed to all of this negative talk in the media and all that wonderful stuff. But I think the difference is between a Lamar and a Jalen is Lamar is kind of the Cinderella story for Baltimore. He is something that Baltimore never had, which is a franchise QB. They haven't had one since Flacco.
Yeah.
Flacco. Jalen Hurts, I feel like, for at least the Philly media, is not the franchise quarterback that they wanted.
Correct.
They wanted somebody like another Donovan McNabb. They wanted somebody like that. But since Jalen doesn't conduct himself in a way that, he doesn't talk to the media, he doesn't give them anything.
Yeah.
They can't figure him out, so they have to make shit up about him in order for him to finally respond. And his response only pisses them off more because it's only a sentence or two.
Because he's unbothered. Yeah, that unbothered.
Yep. It's so here's the thing. Lamar Jackson, Kyler Murray, Guys like that, Gino, all them, they come, they have there's a thing about them, what I'm saying, that's not threatening. You see what I'm saying? Or off-putting. You know what I'm saying? Michael Vick. And that thing is they exhibit a particular type of humility that makes people comfortable with them being in the position that they're in, only because that humility makes them feel, make not the quarterback, but the people experiencing that humility, it makes them feel better about themselves.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Now, the thing about, black QBs like Shedeur and Jalen, you know what I'm saying, is what's off-putting is that, number one, they do not exhibit the type of humility that a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, especially white folks, would like to see. You know what I'm saying? You would not think, think about the descriptions that's been put out there. Jalen Hurts is not coachable. You know what I'm saying? That literally flies in the face of the way we all know that he was raised. You know what I'm saying? Like, could you imagine if that were true, right? Just think like this, right, Warren? If that was true, if someone said your son is not coachable, what do you think Jalen Hurts' father is going to do?
Yeah.
Could you imagine getting that note saying you're not coachable?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And his mom is an educator, so what the fuck you think she gonna do?
And it contradicts everything.
But the narrative that they want to put out is that he's not coachable. So the question is, well, which coach says he's not coachable? Because look at how many he's had.
Yeah.
And from my understanding, you know what I'm saying, I haven't heard any of his past coaches say he's not coachable. You know what I'm saying? So which one? You know what I'm saying? Number two, he doesn't come across as someone who comes from humble beginnings. You know what I'm saying? To them. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing with Shedeur. That's the problem with Shedeur. Because Shedeur doesn't come from humble beginnings.
Mm.
So he doesn't have that thing that aspect about
There's
him.
no Cinderella story.
It's
Right.
not that I'm just happy to be here mentality.
No, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the thing about it is that because he doesn't come from humble beginnings, you know what I'm saying? You definitely can tell, because when I see Shedeur do shit like call a reporter out for trying to get him to say something bad about a coach and how that's wrong. Like, you should never try to get a player to say something bad about it.
Yeah, I remember that.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That tells you, like, you know what I'm saying, like what type of time he on. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying,
something. Yeah.
Like it's those are the things that I have to, talk about, and I'm sorry, y'all, for not getting to these. What up? Jimbo is in the building. You know what I'm saying? So it could it be the running black QBs? No, it's not the running black QBs. It's not that. It's just, it's not about their ability. It's not about their talent. You know what I'm saying? It has everything to do with it's about their presentation. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And when they present themselves in certain ways, you know what I'm saying, it's very off-putting. That's the reason why that's part of the reason why Cam didn't get that's what some of the hate that Cam got while he was the starting quarterback for the Carolina Panthers.
Another classic example is Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
Look back to the Russell Wilson interviews back when it was like the first 2 years as a Seahawk. He was the exact same way Jalen is now.
Mm-hmm. No.
I wouldn't say he's the same way that Jalen was.
He similar to a degree.
I think Jalen just I think Russell Wilson has always been the way that he was.
Hey, y'all keep talking.
I think Russell Wilson's always been the way that he was. I think the biggest thing, like after reading the article and all that, I think Jalen Hurts just expects somebody that's truly going to challenge him. And I don't think that
Absolutely.
Kevin Patullo challenged him to the degree that Jalen would have wanted. When you look at how after the Super Bowl, he's out practicing, like he's going to camp, he's doing his own thing, his own training and all that stuff. So you're expecting to be better, get better, and be working with somebody that's going to push you to get better. I don't think Kevin Patullo exhibited that through Jalen Hurts, which he automatically was lost. Like Jalen Hurts lost him at his play calling, his scheming, everything that he wanted to do. He started to question him on it. So when you see that, like, you just don't, when you don't trust somebody like that, every decision that they make, you're going to kind of question what he does. And is this the right move? Should we be doing this? But then he is a player's coach, so ultimately he's going to listen. But I just don't think he had buy-in on Kevin Patullo. Even when you go back and you look at his response to Kevin Patullo being the OC, he responded as if, like, this is going to be new for him. He's never done this before, so we'll see what happens. With Sean Mannion, he's bought in. Like, he's excited for what can happen, wanting something new, wanting to be aggressive. So, like, I think it's a lot of that, but it's being pitched as if he's just a quarterback that just doesn't want to fall in line with what's going on, when it's really he just doesn't trust the coaching. Like, he doesn't trust the coaching that's really going on.
And I do agree with that point.
I do too.
Because again, we have the receipts on that point.
But he has every right to, right, Theo? He has every right to be.
Absolutely, he hasn't.
Look at his background
since Oklahoma.
Yeah.
You had Nick Saban as your coach. If any coach is coming to you and they don't exhibit that
Nick
drive
Saban
and determination, that energy that Nick Saban has, like, I think you almost lost him at some point. Like, think about it. Even though he was benched in the championship game, he stayed another year. So clearly the coaching is why he stayed that extra year.
Yeah.
When he felt like he was ready, that's when he went to Oklahoma.
Yeah.
So I feel like at the end of the day, he just doesn't trust the coaching. Like, he's won a Super Bowl now. All right, let's go to the next level. Kevin Patullo did not push him to the next level. So when you got somebody that's not challenging you, not developing you, not trying to help you get better as a player, like, you have every right to question them. You have every right. So, but the extra that they're adding into it, that's where I feel like, okay, now they're reaching on some of the stuff.
Going back
Sports is in the building. Shout out the Eagles. Drew is in the building. Hey, y'all, while y'all coming in, make sure y'all hit that like button. Go on over to the Eagles Collective podcast. Make sure
you
hit
that hype button, y'all.
Yes, thank you. Yes, hit that hype button.
Hit the hype button. That hype button, it gets results, so we appreciate that.
It helps send this out.
In the building. What up, Art?
What's up, Art?
Yeah.
What's good, Art?
How y'all doing, man?
Hey, you hear what you know what we on. Real quick, Philly Oldhead said, can't wait for that meltdown Mark Fart Holmes gonna have. I've been listening to M. Breezy. He the real Cowboys content creator. He tells the real deal about Dak, him, and JB, the Cowboys fan. They tell Philly Oldhead, do me a favor. Put the M. Breezy URL link in the chat for everybody, for me too. Yep. Put that link in there. Who you talking about? You know what I'm saying?
So I did want to kind of shout out a couple of people. So first of all, I want to shout out Tom Grassi, who recently just got 1 million subscribers here on YouTube. It's a tremendous achievement.
Yep.
Very happy for him.
Yep.
Now, when it comes to something a little bit more informative, That's Good Sports, run by Brandon Perna. Big supporter of Tom Grassi. They do a podcast together.
Okay.
He just released a video on the whole Jalen Hurts situation, which I found extremely informative.
Mm-hmm.
So definitely check that out, chat, and here on the panel if you're so inclined. Now, I have looked up a couple of things here on the NFL's official anti-tampering policy. It seems to have not changed from 2018, so it's pretty decent policy.
Okay.
And let me see here. Oh God.
So just so y'all know, to give y'all a little background, Theo and I and Warren, we were talking about, like tampering issues with this whole Vrabel Diana Rossini story.
Oh, y'all saw that too? Yeah.
Yeah. We were
Yeah.
talking about that, and I was like, oh, so it makes a little sense on the whole AJ Brown to the Patriots whole situation and the things they were saying. Like, okay,
Yep.
So
the NFL's official anti-tampering policy when it comes to trade discussions is unless a new club has received written permission directly from a player's employer club, this case being the Eagles, entering into discussions with a player or his agent concerning the new club's interest in acquiring the player via trade or otherwise would constitute a violation of the anti-tampering policy. It also states if a third party that is unrelated to any of the clubs contacts a player and is asking about said, trade rumors and stuff like that between two clubs or has any affiliation with another club, it is considered tampering, and the repercussions on that are varied depending on the severity of the actual tampering, obviously following an NFL investigation.
Really?
Yes. So Philly actually has cause in order to open up the investigation for tampering. Because Diana Rossini, while she may not be technically allied with the Patriots, she still asked. There's a big chance she might have asked AJ about it or something along those lines.
So you're saying that she probably, I thought that was more of the player, like if AJ Brown and Vrabel were talking to each other about possibly trading. Is that what you're saying? Or you're saying
that's part of the official policy? That's part of it. Like, that's the main guideline of it. The rest of it was kind of the new rule they set in place in 2018 because of another tampering scandal in 2017. So this policy has been here since 2018. So it's been here for a good bulk of time.
Yeah.
And shout out to popping in here too.
Yo, what up, fellas, man?
What up, Function? What's good, man?
Yep.
Hey, man, Vrabel deserves tampering charges, man.
Shout out real quick. Shout out to Leo Bridgewater Jr. who just walked in the building. You know what I'm saying? Want to say what's up, son?
Young Leo, what up?
What's going on?
This is Junior, and he just went over as a Kappa a couple weeks ago.
That's what's up. All right.
Yes, sir. You already know.
All right. Get out of here. Bye.
Will do.
All right.
I remember them college days, man. I know all y'all remember them college days. Theo and Leo, young Leo. Enjoy it, man, while y'all got it, bro.
Yo, he just close the door, man. Yeah. He's gonna be home for a few days. You know what I'm saying? Then right back on campus again. So, we'll see.
Eagles Drew, I just put the link in the chat for you for That's Good Sports.
Yeah.
I liked what Perna was kind of pushing with that, kind of saying that how bad media is nowadays and just how reporters aren't really reporting anymore. They're just grabbing onto whatever they hear
and getting it out there as fast as they can, whether it's true or
it's
not.
no true reporting going on.
Yeah.
So I like that too. And it's not even the fact that they're defending Jalen Hurts. It's more as they're saying there should be more information out here in the NFL than just that to talk about. So
Yo, Warren, once I saw Adam Schefter come out and was like, I don't get it, I said, oh, okay, this is cap. You know what I'm saying? Like the fact that these two writers had to collaborate, you know what I'm saying, as well. Man, them dudes fishing for a bunch of BS, man. And I also don't believe that Sirianni leaked any information, man. I think this has Kevin Pasculo and Chase Daniels written all over it, man.
I just think it's funny. You just added fuel to what
you know what
Jalen's gonna
function?
do.
It to me, it's just a whole lot of bitch assness.
Yes, sir.
And
Because there's no name behind it.
there's no name behind it. And like I said, the things that they were saying about him, I'm like, yo, just from a man-to-man perspective and anything like that, you know. So I opened up the show with Warren. I was like, could you imagine, you know what I'm saying, if he came home with a note saying he was uncoachable, could you imagine what his father's going to do to him?
Exactly. His father's a coach.
His mom going to do,
you know what I'm saying? See, here's the thing, man. I think
like
Leo,
the description that they given is like, that ain't the way that man was raised. I don't know about that one.
That's
y'all.
what I'm saying.
Right.
It's
Like,
isn't it? You're now talking about his character as a person.
Yes, that's my point. Yeah,
That's the issue. You're now. It's not even about the player now. Now you're talking about
him as a and that's where my
character, and that's where
suspicion comes
people.
in.
That's where, like, remember last week when people were talking about it, everybody was on that side. Oh, Jalen did this, Jalen did that. Now people are really sitting back and thinking about it. It's like it's really an attack on his character of how he conducts himself. The fact that he doesn't show it and he stays in one gear every time. Now they want to try to attack his character by trying to get something out of him. So it's just silly to me. Like, at the end of the day, it's a lot of reaching. It's a lot of, if anybody wasn't attacking anybody's character, bro, like, you would expect a response, and he's really not responding. That's the crazy part to it.
Well,
But
Jalen's not going to respond. He's not going to respond.
You got Cooper DeJean that says something about it. You got Tank Bigsby. Think about it. Tank Bigsby, bro. Tank Bigsby came in the middle of the season, or I think the very beginning of the season. Doesn't know Jalen that well, and he's already defending him. You got
Coop say?
And you got, what'd you say, Coop?
Yeah, what did Coop say?
Coop just said you just basically the same thing that CJ was saying. You're always just trying to attack somebody just because look at what they've done. Coop was the very first person I saw saying you got Tank Bigsby, and then you got CJ going at it too. So
CJ was like, "Why now?
Yeah,
why now?" And I was like, "You know what? He right. Why now? Where's all this coming? Like, wait, hold up, wait, what?"
I think a lot of people expected Jalen to get a contract extension this year when he got a contract extension in 23. So, like, they expect him to get a contract extension. And since he didn't get it, now they're trying to reach for something. And I've heard somebody say that they're trying to do this, and this is Jalen's last year to prove himself. And if he doesn't prove himself, they're going to ship him off somewhere. I'm like, bro,
he has nothing left to prove, man. If I was Jalen Hurts, man, I ain't going to lie. I would try to win the Super Bowl this year. If we won, I'm retiring, man.
Retiring? Nah, you still got more food on the table.
Function petty. That's
I'm announcing my retirement, bro. You know
function believes in, if I'm gonna withhold services just to punish y'all.
Exactly, man. That's the thing, bro.
Like you talk about me when I'm no longer here.
Exactly. You know, and like you said, you know what I mean? Like, I think that the media wants him to come from this meager mindset. You know what I'm saying? Bro, no, you know what I'm saying? We're not all the same. You know what I mean? And like, to be really honest, like, sports is a microcosm of society. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Yes.
And for me, this actually kind of reminds me of some stuff, you know what I'm saying, that I kind of went through when I was working at Nike. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. So, like, I'm not surprised when I see, you know what I'm saying, nobody really coming to his defense, because he's a stand-up dude. He's not gonna, you know, he's not even gonna reach out to nobody to defend him. You know what I'm saying? He's self-confident enough, you know what I'm saying, to know, you know what I mean, like, bro, all of this is cap. Everybody around him already knows who he is, so it's like, it shit don't really matter.
But he's also one of the one of the few quarterbacks when you think about it that's a made man in the NFL. Like
Exactly,
he came in as a franchise quarterback. He
Mhm.
won a Super Bowl. Hey, what can he do next? There's
But
not
here's the
very
thing.
there's not very
Actually,
many other
no,
QBs that are like
wait,
that.
Warren, no. You got to understand something. There are a lot of people, especially within the media, who have not forgiven Hurts for dethroning Carson Wentz.
Oh yeah.
I ain't even thinking about that.
Yeah, see,
You still worried about Carson Wentz?
Yeah, they're still pissed off about
Yeah,
that.
how dare you touch my beautiful baby boy Carson?
People still
Oh, that's right. He on your team now. The fuck?
Well, with that too, Leo,
Wait a minute, Warren,
they want the
think
same
about
thing
it.
to happen with Tanner McKee. That's
Wait.
why.
No, I don't. I ain't got Carson. I got
Wait.
Bridgewater.
Wait, y'all don't have Carson?
No, the Vikings still
Oh.
have him.
No.
I
think
He's going to the Jets.
I think the Chiefs got it. Don't the Chiefs have him?
No, he was with Minnesota last. Remember we beat him?
Yeah. Where'd he go? He might. Who knows where he's going, bro?
I thought he was going to the Jets.
To the hospital.
Didn't he got drafted in that same year as Dak, right?
Bro, him, Dak, and Jared.
Yeah,
Goff.
so this might be his time that he might just pack it up.
He's still listed as a Minnesota
Carson's.
Viking.
Yeah, Carson's still with the
Wikipedia.
Vikings. They just re-signed him.
Oh,
Oh
wow.
yeah, that's
So
what it
they've
is.
got They have Carson, Kyler, and McCarthy.
That's
Oh
great.
my God, one number one. No, two number ones and a number 2 draft pick.
Mm.
Think about that shit.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Think about that.
Yeah. And I got Bridge under the water, baby.
How many QBs do y'all have right now for the Lions?
Just 2. You got Jared and Bridgewater, and that's it.
Do you
That's all
think
you
you'll
need.
pick somebody up in the draft?
Probably not this year. Probably next year.
Teddy's a good quarterback too.
Yeah, no, he's the solid.
He's solid. Yeah, he's solid.
He's a good quarterback, y'all. That's a good. You know what I'm saying? Like if we'd have picked him up, I'd have been happy.
Yeah.
Because
I
all
think-
I need is a competent.
Yeah, Warren, I was looking into that one kid from South Carolina.
Okay. How
Hey,
about,
y'all, and
what about that
again,
one? That
everybody,
one QB from Arkansas?
I'm sorry, I've been
Sorry.
terrible with the chat. Hurts is the guy. Okay, yeah, okay. All right. They up here arguing with each other in the chat. I mean, goddamn.
Yeah, they're going at it.
Yeah, I see. I'm late to this, so I'm gonna let y'all keep on going with it. Last year, your team was
Coyote, we are taking Hurts over Burrow. What are you talking about? Hurts already beat Burrow. Stop it.
Well, okay, so and herein lies function where we get into the conversation about the whole thing with the and you know what? I just realized we've been going for almost an hour and Fells ain't here. So shout out to Fells, man.
Shout out
Yeah.
Phil.
You
Yeah.
know what I'm
Shout
saying?
out.
Can we get some prayers up in the chat?
Yes,
Fells?
sir.
Hope everything's okay. You know what I'm saying? Because he's normally here, but then again, at the same time, I did do this last minute too.
He's
So
probably got something going on.
yeah, he's probably doing
Yep.
something. So he would.
Yo, Leo, I thought you was gonna hop on Wednesday for real. When I see you was on, I said, let me go ahead and hop on this joint, man.
Yeah, bruh. You know what I'm saying?
It's all gravy.
Yeah, my bad, man. Look,
It's all
this
gravy,
has
bro.
been a crazy, like this is so the month of April is crazy for me. You know what I'm saying? Because we have to start getting ready for 420.
While you're on the 420 topic, man,
Mhm.
Leo, can you throw your email in the chat in our back chat?
Yeah.
I
I
want to
got
shoot your email. Yeah. I want to shoot your email, man.
I got you. Hold on. Let's see.
Yep.
Go ahead,
I'm curious what Art has to say about all this Jalen talk.
Yeah, come on.
Man, to be honest with you, man, to me, if you listen to most of these guys, you would realize that they don't even watch the tape for Jalen Hurts, man. There's no nuance to their conversations. Maybe they were valid in what they were saying in like 2021. You know what I mean? But right now, I mean, what are we talking about, bro? I mean, what else do we got to do here?
Yeah.
All right, let's see.
Bowl's
I'll
not
go
enough
through
anymore,
the
man.
chat here. All right, what do you guys think of the Eagles possibly training Tanner McKee and the Eagles trading a draft pick for him?
I can see that. I can definitely see that happening.
They need to trade him now, or otherwise, man, we're gonna give him away for free, which is crazy.
Facts.
All right, I just sent it to you, Function.
Send him to the Jets.
I can see that. I can see him going to the Jets.
Who's that?
Tanner McKee.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? This is the year we got to get something for him. You know what I'm saying? And I don't care. Like, at this point,
Yeah,
I'm
you
like,
got to at least get a third for him, right?
well, you know what? At this point,
Yeah.
the minimum I'm thinking is a fifth, a fourth or fifth. You know what I'm saying? At this point, you know, like, okay, you know, because somebody's going to need a quarterback. You know what I'm saying? And again, you know, my concern, I'm a Philadelphia Eagles fan, Theo. So competent backup QB is a premium with my team. We learned that.
You got Andy Dalton right now.
And that's why I'm not mad that we got Andy Dalton. All I want is I just need a competent QB. Whether this competent QB will work with this offense, I don't know, but at least I know I got someone who's smart enough to know how to play the QB position. You know,
I got a question for y'all. Do y'all
he
feel
actually
like
ran offense similar to this? My bad. Go ahead, Warren.
No. Do y'all think Andy Dalton helped Bryce Young in Carolina with his production as quarterback?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
I honestly do.
Do y'all feel like that was more bringing him in as a move to kind of help out Jalen develop a little bit?
I don't think so. I think if you were to draft a QB this year, after you let go of McKee, I think it would be for that.
I think, Warren, I think the offensive staff as a whole, to include the QB room, every aspect that touches the QB, you know what I'm saying, including the backup and the third, I think the whole thing is set up to be a fucking think tank. There's
that's what I'm saying.
I can agree with that.
Because I think Andy Dalton can help Jalen in certain ways. Like how he did with Bryce.
I think so too. I think here's the interesting thing. If you look at the number of offensive coordinators that Jalen Hurts has had to learn under, you know what I'm saying, whose offenses he's had to learn, him and Andy Dalton are probably running neck and neck in terms of offensive experiences.
Yep, the old Red Ryder BB gun.
And the Red Ryder's been in the league way longer than Jalen Hurts. Yeah. But it would, like, to get to 6 different offensive coordinators, you know what I'm saying? You would need you would need a career like as long as Andy Dalton's.
Exactly. Yeah.
As long as Andy Dalton has been in the league, I wouldn't be surprised if he's seen like 6 different offensive coordinators. But he didn't see them back to back to back to back to back like Jalen. So
here's the thing. I think Andy Dalton, I apologize for interrupting you,
go ahead.
Leo, but I think Andy Dalton actually ran this offense in Cincinnati with AJ Green. So I think what Warren is saying and what you're saying, you know, from helping Jalen Hurts, but also more so being there as like a think tank, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like, I wouldn't be surprised if like Andy Dalton became a coach in the next few years or something.
Well, I think he's being groomed that way to function. But here's the thing, though, it's not just. But this thing is not just for the benefit of Jalen Hurts. It's also for the benefit of Nick Sirianni too. All of this.
With Andy Dalton, or just the overall, just
all of it. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, I'm saying Andy Dalton kind of like in a situation of like, all right, you put some film up. All right, Jalen, what do you see? And then Andy Dalton and him are kind of like, you know, you have that other person that's just as good as you, but they think a little bit differently. So then they open up your mind to thinking differently about certain things, or help.
Well, because
that's what I feel like Andy Dalton is kind of there for, and I think that's what Sean Minion was there for too. Because correct me if I'm wrong, but he was with the Vikings, and he was helping Kirk Cousins. Then got traded to the Seahawks. After 1 year of being with the Seahawks, they brought him back to help out Kirk Cousins. So like that's kind of like what Sean Minion. No, Sean Minion. Sean Minion.
Oh,
that's
Mannion,
kind of what he was with Kirk Cousins and other QBs. So if you can bring another QB in to kind of help out with that.
Yes. Yes.
And Sean Mannion is a QB.
Yes. Yes.
So like,
Yes.
so he sees that in Andy Dalton to help bring that out of Jalen Hurts. So I think there's a process going on with that to help Jalen develop.
And you know what else, Warren? The fact that you need a player, if you're going to bring a QB in like that, right, under these circumstances, I think it is Andy Dalton's longevity and seniorship in the league itself is what's going to make what Hurts is going to respect the most.
Yeah,
for sure.
You're bringing in somebody else that's done it. Maybe not to the same like caliber as Super Bowl and all that, but they've been here for a while. And you got
at a high level too.
You got to remember, Alex Smith was helping out Patrick Mahomes. So like Alex Smith is right there behind Patrick Mahomes as well. So you sometimes need that veteran quarterback to just give you another way of thinking about certain things. So,
and I wouldn't be surprised if Mannion and Dalton already knew each other.
Fact.
Yeah, I mean,
be surprised.
Yeah, I mean, like there, I'm sure there's probably been some sort of
probably around the same age, really.
No, Andy Dalton would probably be older than Sean Mannion. You know what I'm saying? Like Andy Dalton's been like
he's 5 years older.
He's 5 years older. Okay.
Than Sean Mannion.
Yep.
Yeah, I thought so.
How old is Sean Mannion?
33.
He's young.
Yeah.
What Theo, do you know what college Andy Dalton went to? Did he go to
TCU?
Okay. I was about to say Boise, but I was like, nah. Okay.
Yeah, cool. Andy Dalton's been in the league since 2011.
He was nice too.
Yeah, he was throwing. Wasn't he throwing
he used to deal, bro.
Chad Ochocinco.
He was throwing to Ochocinco.
Yeah. And TJ Houshmandzadeh.
Yeah, and AJ Green.
Yeah, AJ Green. Yeah, he got, and he played for Cowboys too at one point.
Yeah, I remember. And yeah, so
so
we're gonna see a different offense this season. I think at the end of the day, fellas, I think Jalen can play better, Saquon can play better, AJ Brown, Devontae. It's that offensive line that it still throws question marks.
Yes, and that's
it's that whole line.
My only concern with the offense is primarily squarely now just on the offensive line.
I think Howie has the same concern too.
That's it. That's the only thing I'm looking at right now. Like I have no issues. I don't even think AJ's going anywhere. I hope he don't go nowhere.
I don't think AJ's going anywhere. I think that's dead. I think that's dead. If we don't hear anything in the draft, then we're not going to hear anything at all.
You know what I'm saying?
Because remember, there's camps that they're about to start camp after this draft. So we'll know a lot if AJ comes to camp or not.
Yeah.
But I don't know, bro. I just think that there's this offensive line. We don't know what type of Cam Jurgens we're going to get. We don't know what type of Landon Dickerson we're going to get.
Yep.
We'll get a healed up Lane because Lane's giving production.
Out.
Yeah, and I think Mulata is going to do well as what, like the same. But are we keeping Tyler Steen? Where's Tyler Steen going? Are we replacing him? What are we going to do with him?
Mm-hmm.
That's the only area I truly have question marks. Next to safety, I think edge rushers, Jalen Carter and Jordan Davis are going to be given so much production that it's going to make the average edge rusher look good. That's kind of where I'm at, especially with Tariq Woolen and you got Quinyon back there. Like it's going to make the average edge rusher look. So.
Well, here's the other thing too, because I think that a lot of times folk, and it's interesting because I see it more with other fan bases than this one, with ours. But then I just want people to understand something. For me, what I am most interested in is I'm literally interested in all 90 players, not 53. The 90.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? I want all. Like I'm looking at. I'm actually taking note as to who all is coming in. You know
You
what
one
I'm
of
saying?
those ones you watch the preseason games. You
Yeah,
watch for a reason.
yeah. I'm looking
Yeah.
at everybody.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know what
We
I'm saying?
definitely watching
I'm like,
preseason games, Warren.
yeah,
You know that.
Yeah,
because
and
I'm
that's
like,
and the biggest thing about that is you see who we have as backups. Like we knew about Darius Cooper from watching the preseason games. That's
Facts.
how we knew about Darius Cooper. Same thing
He's
with
nice too, bro. He just
Yeah.
need
Yeah.
more. He need more burn, man.
Yeah.
shout out to Linda Kynes with the $2 super chat. She said, people forget Hurts is 1 year older than JD5. That is true.
Mm.
Yeah. Well, like a year and a half, almost 2 years. But yeah,
JD5 old as hell, man. He's a
Yeah.
veteran, man. I don't want to hear no excuses on why they don't make it to the playoffs. If
Yeah.
they don't make it to the playoffs, man,
Yeah.
bro.
this is
I
I
think the Giants. I think
Now-
the Giants are going to surpass the Commanders.
Speaking of quarterbacks,
uh-oh.
can we get a round of applause for Kirk Cousins? That motherfucker did it again.
Oh,
He did
what
it
the
again.
fuck? He did
Yo,
it
still,
again.
I'm not even mad at him, bro.
He
I'm not
need-
even
yo,
mad at him.
fuck it, he neither, bro.
Chad, can we get some round of applause for
Yeah,
Kirk
you know what?
Chains?
Yeah,
He's done it again.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
done it again.
Yeah, he ain't wrong, dog. Hey, y'all, he ain't wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Could you
His
see the
agent-
Raiders
his
not even
agent is
get
legendary.
Mendoza? Can you see the Raiders not even getting Mendoza?
No, you have to get Mendoza.
You have to get him.
You have to get him
They
now.
they build
Kirk
the
Cousins
defense.
and Fernando Mendoza are practically the same fucking person.
Who's that?
Once Mendoza and Kirk Cousins, they are the exact same person, and they're just 10 years divided. There is no way they don't get
So-
Mendoza now.
So is Dak and Kirk, man. That's the same player. I'm telling you. Just with different skin pigmentation. That's all that is.
Hey, Art, who would you take, Kirk Cousins or Dak? Keep it 100.
You take it. You
Give me
fucking-
Kirk, man. Give me Kirk.
Exactly.
You take Kirko Chains any day over Dak Prescott.
That's a fact. That's man. Yeah, I would have to take Kirk Cousins on that one.
Yeah,
Alrighty.
yeah.
Now,
That's crazy.
moving on to another kind of massive piece of news that I don't think a lot of people, it's not fully said it. Sexy Dexy has officially requested a trade from the Giants.
I
Oh,
saw that. Yeah,
Smart man.
I saw that.
Now,
They're
do we
gonna
think
pay him.
it's
They're gonna pay
another Myles Garrett situation?
Where do y'all put Dexter Lawrence as far as defensive tackle / nose guards? Like, where do you rank him at? Top at 1?
I give him about top
Put him at
10.
number
He's like
one?
a poor man's.
I'll
Like a
put
poor
him in
man's
top 10.
Haloti Nada.
Yeah, top 10, yeah.
Yeah, I'll definitely put him in the top 10. You know what I'm saying?
Poor man's
Top
Haloti
five?
Nada.
Top 5?
No, he's
No.
number 10.
I'd go maybe up to like
8.
7 or 6, maybe, but
I give
I don't
him
not top
7,
5
8.
because there's a few in there that
We
like,
got.
don't
two
get me
of
wrong,
them.
he's good,
Mm-hmm.
but
Hey, Warren, would you reach out if you were Howie Roseman?
yes,
Probably not. Like, okay, the only reason I would reach out, I would reach out if Ty Robinson is not doing his job. If Ty
Okay,
Robinson
yeah.
is not doing his
Yeah.
job, I would
Yeah.
reach out about Dexter Lawrence.
Yeah,
I would still need to keep the Jalen Carter deal secure.
Ty Robinson, I think he has all the traits, but he's still not as aggressive as I need him to be. So I wouldn't even mind having a sexy Dexy come in there, you know what I'm saying, mentor him, give him some swag, you know what I mean, coach him up, you know what I'm saying, because I think that's all he's missing, bro, because, like, JD, he's not going to coach him up, respectfully, and I think he's actually a good dude, but Jalen Carter's definitely not showing him any type of coaching, you know what I'm saying? He's not showing him how to be a professional, you know what I'm saying? I think that's probably what he's missing probably the most is just knowing where to place his hands, how to be more aggressive, because he's big as hell, bro.
But remember,
He just
Jordan
look,
Davis
he look a
was
little
the same
soft
too.
out there, bro.
Jordan Davis was the same too. It's just going to take him a while. It's going to take him a while, and who knows? We might see some production out of him this year because he got his reps in. He definitely got his reps in. Every time Tanner McKee played, he was on the opposite side playing. So there's something they're trying to get. But we would have to probably give up something for him. We
for
probably
Dexter
have to
Lawrence.
for
Yeah,
Dexter.
and that's the thing. Do I really want to do that? I
Yeah.
don't. Not when
We
I
would
got
definitely have to give up something.
Jalen Carter.
I wouldn't give up a Jomo for Dexter Lawrence. I wouldn't.
Nah, hell no, man. I
No.
love a Jomo, man. Honestly, man, bro, I'm trying to re-sign a Jomo. Bro. That's my opinion. I don't know how we
Well,
gonna do
that's
it.
why you got Ty Robinson
Figure it out.
sitting right there. That's
Yep.
why you got Ty Robinson.
Yep.
So-
Yep. Well,
So he's meant
remember,
to-
fellas. Remember, y'all. We always had a good. We have a couple of foundational pieces, and then we just stack them year after year with good, healthy rotation of players.
Javon Hargrave, Milton Williams, like we keep them.
Yep.
And it took Milton Williams a minute, and it took Javon Hargrave a minute.
Yep.
So-
And look, you know what I'm saying? They left here and got a bag.
The question I got is, why have we not heard anything about Nolan Smith? It's been very silent about Nolan Smith because he should be coming up for a contract. And the only time they bring up Nolan Smith is for trade deals. So, like, what type of production are we going to get from Nolan?
Well, see, here's the thing. He's going into his. We could exercise his 5th year option. He hasn't given us reason to yet. He still has to play out this 4th year.
His injuries have been
exactly. You know what I'm saying? So, and then ask yourself this too, like when people start talking about Jalen Hurts not getting a contract extension this year or whatever, why? He still has another year of guaranteed money this year coming up. You know what I'm saying? And we'll be in much better shape cap-wise next year to do a deal with them then.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I get the whole today's price ain't tomorrow's price. You understand what I'm saying? But considering the priority signings that we have to do this year, you know what I'm saying? It warrants, because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? We're not, think about this. Think about what we're not spending on wide receivers and quarterbacks this year in comparison to other teams. You see what I'm saying? You know, like the Cowboys have to pay a whole lot more money for George Pickens this year, right as it stands right now, because he's been tagged. You know what I'm saying? George Pickens costs them more money than AJ and Smitty cost us this year.
Hey, they can have fun with that.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. You know, like these contract extensions and all this other talk and everything like that. Y'all got to understand, we're not in the same position as they are.
If anything, we're trying to pull people and give them an opportunity.
Yeah,
bigger contract.
Yeah,
that's the only reason why we're doing this.
Yeah, AJ, this is AJ's last year guaranteed money too.
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying? So it's like, and mind you, look at what we look at what it costs for a premium wide receiver now, 40-something million. Shit, nah, we look. Our books are balanced right now for the most part. You know what I'm saying?
I think we're ranked top 6 in cap. Yeah,
exactly. So and then next year we're gonna have 9 figures in cap money. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Because then I could see a scenario where they do some shit like try to front load a lot of these contracts and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Just so they can pay off the bigger years now, and then you know what I'm saying, incrementally go down because they got the money. You know what I mean? We got not to mention we got to pay Coop and Quignon.
Yeah.
After this year.
You have to.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like if you think about it, so I wouldn't be surprised if one of them got a contract before the year is out or what have you. You know what I'm saying? Like think of it's like when people throw out these names, it don't match the schedule in terms of who gets paid and who doesn't with the Eagles. Why,
Leo? It could be Hurts's camp too. I mean, these trolls will never bring that side of it. They're probably thinking, "Hey, we didn't have the best season last year. We win the Super Bowl again next year. It's going to be us how much we want." You know what I mean?
Now let me ask you something, right? That's speculative, right?
Right.
So let's do another speculation.
I'm just trying to give the other side. You see what I'm saying?
And me too. And that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, that could be a way of looking at it. But here's the thing. Does that sound like them people? Because remember, Jalen wouldn't sign his contract until his agent explained to him how it don't hurt the team.
Yeah.
That you do know. That is a fact. You know that because they all admitted to it.
Yeah, she told us. Yeah.
So what I'm saying is that way of thinking, does that sound like them? I mean, it don't.
Well, that's you can also use that and say, think about it like this: Doug Peterson got them a championship, and they let him go after the first year. So it's like we don't know what to expect from them, bro.
Yeah,
That's
but everything about ask yourself this though. Everything about the way they've been moving since, you know, Jalen's been the starting quarterback. It looks to me like they're doing everything they can to get this man exactly what he needs.
Yeah, they showed that with AJ Brown. They definitely showed that with AJ.
Yeah,
Brown.
yeah.
Give
You know what I'm saying?
you what you
With
need.
AJ,
They did
with
that with
Jalen, with
Saquon.
Dallas. You know what I'm saying?
Honestly, I take that back with Devontae.
That's why AJ ain't
Because
saying
they-
that.
That's
him
what I'm
and
saying.
Devontae-
Excuse me. That's why Jalen ain't saying that. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, that's why Dallas got brought back. You know what I'm saying? One
Yeah.
more year. Jalen's like, bro, we not getting rid of Dallas, bro. Stop it, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah, he did. Yep.
yeah.
Dallas
and
wasn't going. Dallas wanted to stay. And he wanted to stay. So
He took a pay cut, man, after
Yeah.
having a career year.
exactly.
Yeah, he led the team in touchdowns. So, like I understand the speculation because that's what you should do. You know, that's what you got to do in these circumstances. But then it's like, let's really look at this particular team because some of the things that we hear, it just don't match what I feel like I know in terms of what they've demonstrated already. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was countering with the way his team thinks because that don't sound like the way they think. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And he don't and it don't sound like the way he operates either.
And
Well,
that's
because
why
they're
that
trying
whole
to put it
report
out there
sounds
as
fake.
they're trying to put it out there as the Eagles don't, the Eagles are out on him right now, and depending
And
on
I
what
don't
he does next year
On
But-
is
Jalen?
what's gonna
But here's the thing though. What makes more sense considering who has to get paid this year and who has to get paid next year and how much money we got? You see what I'm saying?
right. It makes sense to get him next year, right?
Exactly. Especially when we got one more year of guaranteed money. Shit, nah. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, okay, let's do it. You know,
Because
and
his contract right now is a bargain. I mean, you're talking
exactly
like
So,
10 to 12 million less than
Yeah.
that.
yeah.
I
and
think the biggest thing that we're gonna see this season is the wide receiver 3 being utilized.
I think so
Because
too.
there is a lot
I
of
think so, too.
opportunities where
It better be. It better
where
be,
where
Warren.
Dotson should have gotten the ball. They should have made him more of a playmaker. And I think with Sean Minion, I think that's the biggest thing that we're going to see, and that's what's going to take us to the top.
That was a big upgrade on the
Yeah.
offense that I saw.
We got it like back in 22, we got that with AJ Brown. You got him 2 elite receivers now, and then Saquon, you got him a elite running back. Like we got our tight end back because as much as Dallas Goedert has been injured, he's been consistent the entire time.
Yep.
So
Yep.
why not bring in, why not open up that third wide receiver and make him Jalen's best friend, honestly, next to Dallas Goedert. Make him Mr. Reliable at all times. If AJ Brown stuck, Smitty stuck, you got Hollywood Brown right there. Utilize the receivers that you have.
Yeah.
I think that's the biggest thing. And if we see that, that's going to be a dangerous team.
Yeah, not to mention the other wide receiver we brought in that went to college.
Elijah Moore. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Darius Cooper. And
and then Johnny Wilson.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Utilize the receivers that you have, and that's why I kind of like that Sean Minion was with the Packers, because think about it, the Packers didn't have a wide receiver 1. Everybody knows you don't bet on any wide receivers on the Packers because you don't know who's going to get the ball.
Yeah.
If this Eagles offense can look like that, you don't know who's going to get the ball or whose game is going to be. It's going to be scary. That's what's
man.
That's the plan.
Warren, hey, Warren, that's why, man, I feel like Darius Cooper, bro, he's got to step up, bro. I fuck with Hollywood Brown. I think he's dope. But in my opinion, I want Darius Cooper, man, to just go off, bro. Like similar to what like Harvey kind of did with the Broncos for Sean Payton's offense. You know what I'm saying?
So Function, do you understand now? With all that being said, do you understand now why I'm looking at the whole 90? Because it looks to me like this is going to be a iron sharpens iron type of training.
Bro, when you said that, man, bro, I'm with you, bro. Like that was also part of the reason why the Packers were so dangerous was because honestly, you didn't know who was going to go off week to week. You know what I'm saying? Like in my fantasy, man, I had Christian Watson, bro, and like he was so sporadic, man. I had to just get rid of him. But like once you get rid of him, he's gonna go off the next week. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, you have no idea, bet on any Packers
players. No,
you have no idea what the hell is gonna happen. You just know there's gonna be production.
That's a life
involved.
skill, y'all. Write that down. Never bet on the Packers for anything.
Hey, that's a good thing though, man. That's a good thing.
But for the Eagles, that's dangerous.
That's the thing. Yeah. Because you never know what the hell they're gonna hit you with.
And that's why, like, and then you also look at like I'm also paying close attention to what these other coaches are saying. You know what I'm saying? And they're all saying, "Oh shit, can't wait to see what this offense is going to look like with Mannion."
Oh, everybody's a fan right now, for sure.
Yeah, they're just everybody. There's an anticipation amongst the coaching ranks to see.
Did they say there's an interview going to be an interview with them? Is this week? I might be wrong.
I don't know. I don't know, but
okay.
I did say it the last time we were all on. I was like, yeah, I find it interesting. You haven't seen.
Yeah, we haven't had a press conference.
We haven't. Like they haven't. The Eagles haven't officially announced their 2026 coaching staff.
Man, ain't nothing to talk about.
They can't say nothing anyway besides that same coach slop.
Yeah, well, I mean? But see, here's the thing though. It's also it's notable only because I'm like I said, with the way these guys are being brought on, and the amount of redundancy, and I'm not struggling in a bad way. I'm just like, I don't know, y'all. This looks like some big ass think tank with a bunch of
you got like 4 OCs. You got about
especially
4.
if we keep AJ.
Yeah, I think and then for like and I'm sitting there like, I wonder if all these dudes is looking at each other like we about to fuck the league up, y'all.
And you got Tank sitting right there.
Well, that's why I said we are in, whether people realize it or not, we're back in familiar territory, whether the folks understand, because we get to enjoy a particular type of confidence in the talent within the skill positions. You know what I'm saying? As it stands right now, we have a very dangerous wide receiver room. You know what I'm saying?
And running back room too. I think
as it stands.
What's his name that they picked up? He was
Will
like
Shipley and
Pierce.
Yeah, Damian
Pierce. No, Carson Steele. They picked up Carson Steele from the
Texans, right?
I forgot about from the Chiefs.
Yeah, they picked him. They picked him up from the Chiefs. He was supposed to be the next Isaiah Pacheco, bro. Like he was supposed to replace him.
Okay, and we got him now.
Yeah, we got him. I think we're gonna make him a fullback. That's what I think we're.
Yeah, because we dropped Ben Van Sumeren.
Yeah, because we need a fullback right now.
So you understand? You see how you're like, damn, this sounds like we got
on paper. It sounds amazing, bro.
On paper, it's perfect.
Yeah, and that's why I said, okay, this is going to be an iron sharpening iron type of training camp. You know what I'm saying? Because now I'm more excited about. I'm gonna be more bought in about training camp just because of the players not named AJ, Devontae, Dallas, Jalen, Tank, Saquon. You know, I'm not worried about. I'm not thinking about them. I'm thinking about who the other guys were. You know what I'm saying? Because if you think about it, was I not telling a whole lot of people? We all were saying this. We were not telling people pay attention to who we got on our practice squad. What the fuck? Do you see the amount of talent on the practice squad? Did you see?
I'm trying to see Willie Lampkin, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like we didn't even mention Willie Lampkin or Holland Pierce. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like we like there's guys that like we got guys in house and then we're bringing in more. Ooh, this is
And who
Fun
knows
training
what we're
camp.
going to do in this draft? Now, I
Yeah.
will go against the grain, and I will say I do want a safety in the first round. I still want a safety in the first round.
I don't
I
think
know,
so.
I know, but I do want a safety. I want to.
Not in the first round, man. I need an offensive line.
Thank
It's gonna
you.
be O-line. It's gonna
I
Thank
be
need
you,
I
O-line.
need a big
O-line. Thank
ugly
you.
bruh who just
And-
gonna maul cats, and then we'll grab
Yeah.
somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Warren,
Second
I can't
round,
believe you would
a
face-
I
second
know.
pick.
If we get someone
you,
versatile that can play center and guard,
Yeah.
Hey Warren, who
that would
you
be
got?
beautiful.
Who?
That'd be beautiful.
Hey Warren, who would you want first round draft pick at safety? Clemson kid or somebody else?
either McNeil from
Who's that?
Toledo that played with Quinyon,
Okay.
or that one safety from Oregon. And I don't know. I got a strange
Nah,
Cinnamon.
Oregon cat, bro. He got to go
Yeah.
second round, bro.
but I do have a strange feeling that Caleb Downs is going to drop. I have a weird feeling that he's going to drop. And I feel like he's either going to, and I have a feeling he's going to go to an NFC East team.
Is that the kid from Clemson?
No. Caleb Downs is he's from Ohio.
Ohio State.
Oh, Ohio State.
Yeah.
Okay.
He-
Is that number
he
2?
was- he was technically supposed
Okay.
to be ranked at the top, but all the injuries and he hasn't been to the draft, like different things like that.
You didn't go to the combine.
Yeah, and the combine, my bad. But it's kind of like brought him down a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what typically happens around that time with players like that, like they tend to drop. And if I have a feeling if he's sitting there and Howie has a choice to pick over a lineman or Caleb Downs, he's going to get Caleb Downs.
And I definitely want him to get the best player available. I don't want him
Yeah,
to
get the best player available. Exactly.
Yeah, get the best
Because
player
remember,
available.
we have veteran O linemen. Yes, Stoutland isn't there, but Stoutland's prodigies are there. Like they're
for sure.
right there to where if you bring in somebody in the second round that's a lineman, y'all don't think that Lane could build him up or Lane can
Bro,
Absolutely.
a lot
I
of
think-
like,
I do.
have faith in the lineman.
I think we have enough room that we could draft the safety, like you said. Also draft the tight end. We got to draft Dallas's eventual replacement. You know what I'm saying? And still devote enough resources to the O line that by the time training camp comes, you know what I'm saying, we'll be able to field a whole nother O line.
Yeah.
The guys we got already.
Make them boys compete. Just because if you
Have
look
them
at it,
ready.
we picked up like 4 to 5 O linemen last draft.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
we these guys, you know, like the way Landon went down, the way Cam went down, you know what I'm saying? You know, shout out to Fred Johnson for, you know, because he's back on the team. You see what I'm saying? He's come back. You know,
That's a solid backup.
yeah. So all we need, what I want is, I want that, like that depth like we have at defensive tackle. I want that at guard and tackle as well on the offensive side.
Now, this would be a question I would give Stoutland because I think we drafted 4 to 5 O linemen in that 2025 draft.
Mm-hmm.
What happened with them? Like, why were these people not put in rotation? Like, that's a Stoutland question. Like,
Loyalty, bro.
Where were these players at when we needed them? You know, Landon Dickerson's injured. You know, Cam's injured. Like Tyler Steen, nobody's up to the caliber to beat Tyler Steen out of his
Warren,
position.
it was loyalty.
I was just about to say that, man. Steen, bro. Nah.
Yeah, like that's all I'm saying. Like maybe that was a question,
bro. I think
maybe that was a question they had with him. Maybe that was a question they had with Stoutland. We gave you these old linemen. Where's the production and the development at with them? Why haven't we gotten any?
Well, I was going to say that could also be that the answer or answers to that one question could be part of the reason why he's no longer with the team now.
That's what I'm saying.
It was
I think
like,
it had more to do with more to do than just the run game. You know what I mean?
Right. So therefore, and that's the only reason why, because you've heard me say, I can't say I want this person or that person for the offense because I don't know what this offense is going to look like.
Yeah.
But my whole purpose for saying I want an offensive line, I want an O lineman, is because of the guys that we have now who I know we're going to go into the the season with, I want to see a backup at every one of those positions.
Facts.
That's really what I want. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because the way guys were going down last year, I need and the more guys we have, the more talent we have. Whoever is left at the end of training camp, they will have all right. I want to be able to go into the season knowing like I don't know you because you're new to the team or what have you, but I want to feel confident about you. I want to be as confident about our backup O linemen as I am confident about our backup defensive tackles. You see what I'm saying? As I am about, you know, like and then also if you just think about it, you know, we get to think about things and consider things that other teams have holes that they're trying. There are so many teams who are trying to, like the Cowboys, who are trying to fill starting holes.
They need bodies over there.
Yeah, they need players.
That's what I'm saying. They're going for the name.
Yeah, they need people to start. You know,
I'm willing to pick up somebody in the third round that's not a big name and develop that person and get them up to where we need them to be productive for us. Like that's at the stage that where I'm at. Like I don't care about the big name because if they have the big name, you got to pay them. So why not just develop somebody, send them off, and bring somebody in? Bring somebody else in.
There's only one big name I'm looking for, and that's Myles Garrett. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
You know, I'm just like, you know, like people are like, oh, how you gonna afford it? I'm like, you know how much that dude gonna cost us this year and next year? $9 million this year, $11 million the year after that. That third and fourth and fifth year, we could talk about that shit, but I'm trying to win a Super Bowl now.
What would you give up for Myles Garrett?
I would definitely give up I would give up 2 number ones. You know what I'm saying? A three at the most.
Going into the 2027 draft when it's said to be the best draft.
Yeah, I still would because my pick is going to be a late first rounder, so it might as well be a second round as far as I'm concerned. Our picks for the next couple of years are going to be late first rounders, especially if I'm trying to win now, and we're in a win now for the next 2 to 3 years. If you think about it, when you look at the youth on the team, when you look at the QB. Dude, our QB is going into he's just now in the very beginning starting to hit his prime. He's going into his 6th year as a starter.
That's why.
You see what I'm saying? And it's about to hit his prime.
Oh my God.
He you know, and the thing about it is that we're talking about a guy who has not even seen the same offense twice in a year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And and that's the other thing about this coaching staff too. Even if we win the Super Bowl, I don't think Sean Mannion is going anywhere the following year.
I don't think he is either.
No,
I think we have this offensive coaching staff minimum 2 years. If you look at some of these guys on the staff, some of these guys just made a lateral move. They didn't even go up. You know what I'm saying? They're doing the same job for this team that they was doing for the last team. So why fucking move?
Yeah.
Now we can start playing the head game here. And this is what I was trying to tell Lloyd the other day. Like, yo, dog, you know what I'm saying? Stop coming up. Stop with that whole, you know, CP wanted to come here, blah, 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 because he could have went anywhere else. No, dog. He came to the Dallas Cowboys because it was the smartest move he could make as a defensive coordinator.
I've been aim for himself. That's all it is.
Yeah, he's been in the NFC.
You really think he will stay there another year?
Yeah, you know,
nah.
Bro, listen, let me tell you something. If Sean Mannion would have gotten the promise that he would have been the defensive coordinator for the Philadelphia Eagles in the next year or two, you know what I'm saying? He wouldn't have went nowhere. You know what I'm saying? There was,
and you got Quinyon Cook there? Yeah.
Yeah, and then on top of that, you know what I'm saying? What makes it smart for him to stay in the NFC East is because he's been in the NFC East going on the last 3 years. And so that means, and because he works and because he's with the Cowboys, that means he's got film on every team and he knows one of them from the inside out. So at least, you know what I'm saying, there are 6 games in his first, second, and third season where he's going to have a better than average chance of winning because he's already familiar with the players. You know what I'm saying? On those teams.
And they probably offered the
Yeah.
most money. Let's just be real.
Yeah, that too.
You know what I mean?
that too.
Yeah,
But
that's
then also think about it. Our
Yeah.
offense is going to look different. The
Yeah,
Giants'
so,
offense
yeah.
is going to look different.
Yeah, that's
Who
why I
knows?
said that's why I said he knows the players, not the offense.
Personnel, yeah.
He knows the personnel. You know what I'm saying? And so that was a smart move, not the whole he could have went anywhere he chose. Nah, fuck that. No, he was being smart. Okay, and nothing else, which is what we expect of him. You know what I'm saying? If you knew Sean Mannion like we knew Sean Mannion, he's gonna make the smart move because that's how he operates. You
You're
know
talking
what I mean?
about Christian Parker, right?
I'm sorry, I said Sean Mannion. Yeah,
Okay.
Christian Parker. My bad. You
Okay.
right. Yeah, CP.
DP.
Them and them nicknames, boy, they got it right. That's how they doing it down in Texas, right, Warren?
That's what they trying to do out here, bro. That's what they trying to do. It's quiet out here. They ain't talking too much.
Okay.
I think somebody made a good point. I think this is on Lloyd's channel. The Cowboy fans outside of the DFW area are more passionate than the Cowboy fans
in the DFW.
Yeah.
I think so too. I'm starting to realize that listening to you talk.
Yeah, like it's
too.
Yeah, it's kind of like
ooh.
it's they don't talk too much. One guy that I talked to about the Cowboys, he tells me that he knows the team. They all know that as long as Jerry's here, and that's probably the thing. They probably get the Jerry effect a little bit more than people outside of.
Jerry's a local Yoko.
Exactly.
You know
That's what I'm saying. They getting the full effect.
Now, hold on, gentlemen. Praise be to Jerry. May he live another 1,000 years.
Amen.
Praise be.
Amen. You all live Jerry Jones. That's right.
Oh, I love that guy, man. Come on.
I just keep thinking of that Netflix special when they played the Green Bay Packers at home, and just seeing Jerry Jones just get frustrated. That's just I'll never forget.
Oh no,
They got beat like a drum. What do you expect?
You
man?
should have seen last year when we beat him in their house on his birthday.
Oh, beat the hell out of him too again.
They sure did, Theo. Y'all did fuck up his birthday. I forgot about that.
Yeah, you goddamn.
He was up there mad as hell.
49 points on him.
Yeah.
Now I will say this. I do think the Cowboys are going to be better. I do think they're going to be.
So too.
I think they're going to be better. I'm not going to sit up here and act like they're going to be trash.
Yeah,
I don't think they are going to be better, but I do think they're going to. So there's going to be some leaks going on.
Here's the thing: is the fan base going to be able to survive the potential disappointment? And
well, my biggest thing is don't ask for Christian Parker to leave if you don't get what you want from him.
Well,
don't treat him like he treated what is it, Eberflus?
Well, here's the thing: we're not out of the off season yet, and they still have the rest of this off season to show us. You know what I'm saying? How they're really thinking, because they can't help themselves. They're going to slip up and start talking Super Bowl.
Well, I got a question for y'all. If you're Christian Parker and you have the Cowboys defense, who is the player that you're looking at in the draft and you're saying, we need this guy? Like, no matter what, this is a guy we need to bring in, because I'm pretty sure that's what Christian Parker's doing, thinking about those 2 draft picks that he has.
Yep.
They're going to be on defense.
Yep.
Like,
I would say Sonny Styles. They need fucking linebackers. They literally have none worth a damn. It's the same thing here in Detroit. I need fucking linebackers over here.
Getting fucking run over.
Shout out to Devon Stewart, just became a new member. Welcome
what
to
pick to the
section, Devon. Oh,
17.
Okay. So
we're in that sweet middle spot.
I don't know too much about Sonny Styles, but I've been hearing his name a lot.
Hey, real quick, Devon, if you want, bro, welcome to the Bird section. You know, we got a new member, y'all.
And, nice.
And if you want, you can go into the community tab and you'll see the link. And if you want to come on up, man, please do join us, bro. Welcome to the Bird section, for real.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Thank you for joining up. You know what I'm saying? everybody, again, I apologize for being terrible with the chats and highlighting them, but since they're coming up on the screen, I'm just into the conversation right now because I'm really like, first of all, I started off this conversation feeling mighty prophetic because I called all this bullshit with the media and these Jalen Hurts and AJ Brown stories, and now we're getting a little more and a little more and a little more, clarity as to how some of this shit may have come about. You know what I'm saying? And then the second thing is also just, taking a look at, the moves that we are right today, particularly when it comes to the books, the way the Philadelphia Eagles are, how we look on our books, cap space, who we're also targeting, Warren had just asked me, what would I give up for Myles Garrett? And I said, I give up 3 number ones. I don't care.
3 number ones? That's
Wow.
I do it for Myles Garrett, yeah.
Well, how many can you see Myles Garrett being in the league up till 2020? What would it be, 2029?
I just want 2 more years out of him.
Easily.
I just want 2 more years out of him.
How old is he? Was he 31, 32?
31, yeah.
Early 30s.
I just need him for 2 more years. That's
You
all.
know how rejuiced he would be coming to Philly, man? Oh my
I was
God.
gonna say we add years to whatever he's got left. Him coming to Philly, we just added a couple, at least a year or two to his career.
I would try to not do the first round picks. I would try to at least give up a Jomo and Nolan for him.
Well, I that's why I said at most.
Yeah.
That's the most. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, if I can do it to where it's like 2 and a player, 1 and 2 players, or 3 players, okay. You know what I'm saying? Just who?
Would you add Zach Bond in that trade package?
You know I would.
That has more.
Yeah,
value.
Warren, I can't believe you would say something so scandalous.
Yeah,
That would have more
No,
value.
Warren being on his Eagle Drew and trying to get some shit started because you know how I feel about Zach.
Hey, that's how we both feel about Zach Bond.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
I gotta go watch that little thing you guys were talking about because I never seen it, so I didn't even see what.
It was during the season. Like it's under the Philadelphia Eagles like YouTube channel.
Yeah,
like,
it made me not like him.
Like the open mic or whatever is mic'd up.
Yeah,
Okay.
You gotta,
not like him.
word.
Okay, I'm gonna take a look.
Word. All right, bet. I see you, Devon. I see you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I would give up Zach Bond and Nolan Smith.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
They're
think
gonna still want
you
someone,
can give up what about a second, Nolan Smith, Zach Bond, and a third?
They won't take it.
You don't think they'll take that?
No.
Oh man, he just set the sack record for the NFL history, man.
This deal is not happening with at least 1 or 2 first rounders in there.
'Cause they want something to build their future
I'll
on.
give them a first in the 2029 season. Draft, 2029 draft. If they extend it like that.
I don't. Nah. They like listen. Think about it. We're competing with other teams. You see what I'm saying? And I'm in win mode now. I'm like,
but Myles Garrett's got to want to go there too, though. That's the thing.
I know he has a no trade clause, but he ain't going. Myles Garrett wants a ring.
Anything's better than
I'm
Cleveland,
saying.
though, man. If you're in Cleveland, you're looking at even Dallas and being like, "Shit, better than this."
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
He wants. He
We'll
got.
throw in Tanner McKee too. How about that? Give a little quarterback competition.
Hey,
Yeah.
but they don't need it. They got enough quarterback. They're quarterback heavy right now.
Who they got? Deshaun Watson, Shador, and who else?
Dylan Gabriel.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Hey y'all, you remember Dylan Gabriel?
I forgot all about him.
Yeah. They don't need. That's not what they need. That's not what they're gonna need. You know what I'm saying? They and mind you, Myles Garrett already secured his last bag. You know what I'm saying? His next to last bag, maybe. You know what I'm saying? But his he just secured his biggest last bag, his last biggest bag. Okay.
Yeah.
So now what he's chasing a ring. and wanting to cement Hall of Fame status. So the question that somebody in his position is always asking themselves is, where do I have the best chance to make that happen? You know what I'm saying? Now Dallas is on the rebuild when it comes to their defense. You know what I'm saying? We're ready. We're turnkey.
Well, Dallas is also talking about trying to get Myles Garrett.
Yeah, that's why I said that.
They're talking about the same thing.
Devon said, I was just about to shout out to Devon with the $5 super chat. He says, I was just about to ask, what would you give up for Myles Garrett?
Mm-hmm.
That's what we give up, because again, you know, like, and it's not, I'm not giving up Jalen Carter or Jordan Davis. That defeats the purpose.
Yeah, that takes
him in to play with them.
Up, don't do it.
Yeah. And if we can get away with keeping Moro Ajomo, Jordan Davis, Jalen Carter, and then bringing in Myles Garrett, bitch. All right. With the, you know, and then give up, and then if we have to give up Zach Bond, okay. With Jeremiah Trotter, with Jeremiah Trotter, fucking
bringing Trotter's bringing his younger brother,
his brother Josiah.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, and then Jahad Campbell. What? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I want that smoke. Yeah, I like that, because
we'll throw Small London in there.
Yeah, we just sold up the number 2 DB spot. That's locked up now. You know what I'm saying? Quinion got the other spot. You know what I'm saying?
Tariq Woolen.
Yup, with Tariq Woolen. Yeah, like, okay. You know what I'm saying? And then you got Andrew Makuba coming back off of injury. Okay, Coop in the slot. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Why the fuck not? Who else? Did we bring somebody else in for the slot? We got somebody else on defense in the secondary.
We kept the guy from the Jets.
We got Carter, that Michael Carter, I think.
Michael Carter, yeah.
I think they got Michael Carter and Marcus Epps gonna be,
and Marcus Epps,
if they don't bring anybody.
Yeah. Oh, y'all. Hey, he here, y'all. Okay, good. There go Fells. He's in the chat. What up, Fells?
What's up, Fells?
In the on the community tab if you want in, bro. We just said something to you on. We didn't just say something. We said something a while ago, but we were shouting you out, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yes, but he said that would be a crazy front four, Leo. Fucking that's scary. You know what I'm saying? Not saying I want Crosby over Garrett, but would you want Crosby for less? Yes.
But you got to think about it. This is Myles Garrett. Like this, as much as I like Crosby, Myles Garrett is.
Yeah, I'm trying to win now. Yeah, and Myles Garrett,
a genetic freak that was produced in a lab.
But again, like I said, for him, he's chasing a ring to cement his position to get into the Hall of Fame.
So why not go to a team that? Yeah,
that's us.
It's gotta make sense.
The description you're giving is with the Philadelphia Eagles.
Who's Myles Garrett's agent?
Probably Drew.
I thought it was Jalen Hurts' agent.
Oh,
Theo?
Yeah, Theo. Look that up, Theo.
Myles Garrett's agent?
Yeah.
Who's his agent? Okay, got you, fellas. We missed it, bro. I haven't been doing good with these with the highlight in the chats. You know what I'm saying? Wait a minute. Not saying I want Crosby, but we already talked about that. But I've been just mostly highlighting
Nicole Lynn.
Yeah, that is Hurts'
agent.
That's Jalen Hurts' agent.
Yep. And Quinnen Williams.
Wow. Hey, that's impressive. She landed Myles Garrett, man. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, shit.
I think she got Myles Garrett before she had Jalen.
That's impressive.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
She's doing her thing.
Nicole Lynn might just be like, you see all this stuff they talking about Jalen? Go over there, Myles.
Yeah, come on.
Is it?
You know, if you want a ring, if the ring, you got the bag. You got the bag. You're gonna have the same bag if you go to Philly. You know what I'm saying?
But get your ass over there and go get yourself a ring.
Now go get you a ring, because you're gonna have a ring in the next year or two, not just next year.
Absolutely.
The one thing that I would hate is for Myles Garrett to retire with no ring.
And that's I think he would hate that too.
Yeah, like that's
I
we
think
we can't have that happen. But like I said,
exactly.
Howie's gonna cook up something. And me and you talked about this, Leo. Either Myles Garrett or Justin Jefferson. Either one.
Yeah.
Either one.
Yeah. And again, you know, like for me, I just feel like when you're built like we are, I still feel like people just aren't looking at it in its entirety. But just from a skill position side on the offense, shit.
Ooh.
You're still talking AJ Brown, Devontae Smith, you know what I'm saying? Now Hollywood Brown. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Now you're talking Tank Bisbee and Saquon Barkley again. You know what I'm saying? You know, and Jalen Hurts when y'all just when after coming off of a hit piece in the offseason.
Just looking at that second string team is kind of crazy on offense.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. You know, you ain't say nothing about Will Shipley.
Nothing.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We had to like remind ourselves, oh yeah, Johnny Wilson. You know what I'm saying? You know, we got a dude on our team they call Baby AJ. What the fuck? I'm saying, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Like this offseason, this training camp and preseason, yeah, we studying everybody. It's a full-blown microscope.
I'm gonna try to go to that the open practice that they have this year. I'm gonna try to go up there.
The one at the link?
Yeah.
Yo, they only have one.
Yeah, that's the only one. Yeah.
It's the only one. Yeah, they only have one. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Depending on when that is, man, you know, let me know. I'll let you know. I might meet you out.
Yeah, we'll set something up.
Come up.
But that's also the same time that Landon got hurt too. So I don't know if they.
I normally don't go to those things. Like I don't like going. You know what I'm saying? You know, because but it's put like this, dog. It's so many people. It looks like a fucking game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like the whole stadium
and all the money goes to a good cause too. At the end,
autism. Yeah, they're big on that here.
Yeah,
bro.
all the money goes to a good cause. Why
and
not?
they actually be doing the work with that shit too.
Well, did you hear what Jeffrey Lurie said? They said they got an anonymous donor, donated $15 million.
I saw that, the other day, yeah. But on the real though, because like my older sister works at Autism Speaks. You know what I'm saying? And I remember her talking to me about the things that the Lurie found, like what they be doing when it comes to autism is heavy.
Yeah.
Saying it's heavy. It's a big deal. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, oh, okay. And it makes you think this might be, personal for them, super personal. Like they go for it. Big Ed said 2026 is not a Super Bowl year for us. It's a retooling year for us. AJ is going to get traded, and we're going to get 2027 draft capital to rebuild our team for the next window.
That's not how we're moving right now, though.
My question is, why do you think that? That's my question to that. Why do you believe that?
Yeah, that's a good.
See, if that was the case, why would we go get all these 1 year signs? 1 year signs are for doing it now.
I think it's silly. I think it's silly to bring Elijah Moore, as much as they'll say he was just available, to bring in somebody that's that close to AJ and then take AJ away from it.
Yeah,
that doesn't make sense to me.
I thought Elijah Moore was brought in specifically for AJ.
Yeah, like they're moving a little bit differently.
The whole AJ thing's been real quiet since then. If you kind of like,
well, that's because they got the Jalen Hurts thing now.
That's because
the Eagles have ran the offseason, fellas. Like that's what the Eagles have ran.
Sure.
Yeah, and like if you think about it, you know what I'm saying. We've been telling everybody, hey, don't let other people from other fan bases dictate the direction in which you look at your team. We're in much better shape. And you know what? Part of that happens to do with this dude right here, you know what I'm saying? Because he hit the nail on the head
What's up,
My
fellas?
fellas, my
when he
brothers,
came
how
across-
y'all doing, man?
What's
Good.
going on, bro?
when
It's
Phelps,
always great to see y'all.
when Phelps came across with that whole thing about pay attention to 27, pay attention to 27. And we
Right.
were like, okay, like what's going on? And then we fucked around and looked at 27. We was like, shit. You see
Yeah,
what I'm
money
saying?
good.
That's a fact.
The freedom to roll around and do what we want to do, going to be straight. The talent that we have will be paid for, and it'll be our decision if we want to trade them, let them go, do whatever. We won't have none of them ties that we tied to right now. All
Yep.
of that'll be done. We'll be good to go.
Well, Phelps, think about this.
Exactly.
How are we going into the 2026 season? And when you look at what we look like going into the 2026 season, it's actually not bad at all.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, no.
We're in the well, I'm sorry, not bad at all. Not bad like people are making it out to be, in the ways that people are making it out to be. You know what I'm saying?
See, I agree with you, Leo, and I agree with what y'all was saying about Myles Garrett, what y'all would give up for him.
Mhm.
I agree what y'all was talking about drafting, and I
Mhm.
agree what y'all was saying about with Jalen and the media hate. Like they go from AJ to Jalen, Jalen to AJ, AJ to
Mhm.
Jalen. Like I agree with all of that. I was just out. One of my homies had a 50th birthday party tonight. So
Nice. You know what, fellas? I was
yeah,
thinking about you about on something too.
what's up?
Because I heard this and I was like, you know what? Me and Fells was just talking about this. And that
What's
was part like it was talked about in another conversation I had where
up?
people are starting to actually genuinely recognize how the media's perspective is far on the opposite of what the actual fan base thinks of them.
Oh yes, indeed.
There's a very large disparity to
I'm glad they starting to see it though,
yeah.
because it's ridiculous.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because again, my thing was the way that the way they're portraying him, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, is anyone asking themselves, does this sound like the way this man was raised?
Right.
Not at all. Not
Like,
at all.
like does this not I mean, you know, like I just can't I just can't see that. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
this does not sound like the same person that you know that Wink Martindale was talking about. It don't sound like the same person
Right.
that Peyton was talking about. You know what I'm saying?
Nick
The
Saban.
yeah,
Tom Brady or none of
or
them
I was about
other
to say, don't
guys
look
that
like somebody Tom Brady would be talking to, like he'd be
got
talking.
them gold jackets on and whatnot, man.
Yeah,
Like I'm
You
saying,
know
it's
what I mean?
just an attack on his character,
Eh,
bro.
yeah,
That's all it
Right.
is. It's turned
person,
into an attack on his character. That's
yeah, an uncoachable person, and Jordan comes to see him.
how
Right.
can you be as successful he is with as many coordinators if you're not if you're uncoachable?
Right.
That's what we're saying. We're like,
What
wait,
Chauncey just aired out
all. Yep.
somebody in Jellen's defense too. Like, come on, y'all
Mhm.
crazy.
well, someone I saw this the other day because someone made a really good point. They're like, yo, because someone said Jalen has it's a prove it year for Jalen. He's got to prove it. And I'm like, prove what? That he can win the Super Bowl? He's done that,
Yeah.
right? What is
Right.
wait a minute? Wait a minute. But look at Josh Allen. I don't hear nobody talking about prove it year for Josh Allen. I don't hear nobody talking about prove it year for Lamar Jackson. I don't hear nobody talking about prove it year for Joe. I don't look.
Keep going, Leo. Keep going.
Motherfucking Justin Herbert.
Shit.
Justin
You
Herbert.
know what I mean?
Oh
Keep
my
going.
God.
Got a coach and an offensive coordinator for Justin Herbert for this year. But
Yup.
you know, but Jalen's the one that's got to prove it.
The guy hasn't even won a playoff game yet, man. Not a
Yeah,
single
you know,
playoff game.
yeah.
What are we talking?
But Jalen's the one that
Right, Art?
Jalen is the one that's in the prove it year.
Mhm.
Like the math is not mathing, and that's why I said I'm calling out the dog whistling. You know what I'm saying? I'm calling it out.
Right.
Like, I can't do this no more. This is ridiculous.
Right.
You're doing it right in our fucking faces. Like we're not sitting here like that's why I
Like
said
we don't see
worst,
shit.
yeah, like this is the worst game of hide and seek ever because we're all
Right.
sitting here looking at y'all like you're right there. We see you. You're standing right by the tree. Okay, now
Right.
we still see you. What the fuck, dumbass? We still see you.
And
You know
the
what I'm saying?
crazy thing is us, because I
We looking
know
at the media
everybody up
like, what the
here,
fuck are you doing?
with the exception of Theo, everybody else up here is a Bird fan. And I could put money on this right here. We all have different views of how we see Jalen play the game. That we could say he could do this better. He could get better here. He could make this decision. We
Yeah.
all going to do that. Like I described, none of these quarterbacks are perfect, but people talk like we don't critique them.
Oh, yeah.
We just don't bash him on crazy because we do acknowledge the great plays that he make as well. So it's easy to take and look at, oh, well, he overthrew this guy. He underthrew this guy. Oh, he ain't read it this way. Look how he ran out of bounds. Every single quarterback do that. But if you
Right.
make only clips and only remember, oh, yeah, or you a highlight guy, I'm starting to believe that a lot of these people don't even really watch the game. They watch
That's what I was saying
highlights.
earlier.
I
Yep.
think
You know
also
what I
to that
mean?
Phils,
Yep.
the generation is kind of changing too. It's not
Yeah.
like getting a ring. We value getting a ring or a championship as
Right.
hitting the highest peak.
Peak of the yup.
Yes.
The thing is, we don't like they get that. We don't.
Right.
Now it's turning towards stats. It's
Right.
whoever has the best stats. And the
See
reason why
what?
we have
See
the best
what?
stats, people can bet on
Gambling.
people can bet on you now. So I'm gonna
Yeah.
think this person that Josh Allen that gives me more money, if I bet on him, I keep winning with him. He's guaranteed to give me these yards. He's gonna
Yeah,
be the best
yeah,
quarterback.
yeah, yeah.
Right.
Oh, we know,
Right.
So,
we
like-
know, we know
so,
a
like-
better's, we know a better's opinion.
Yeah, so that's
It's a betting
why
opinion.
a lot of people are looking at that.
Mhm.
Or your
So that's more
football
like
team.
fantasy league
Yeah,
or
and
something like
your
that,
fantasy
right?
football
Right.
too.
Yup,
Mind
yup,
you, Jalen Hurts is kind of up there in fantasy too.
yup,
Yes, he is.
Right.
He is up there in fantasy because of his touchdowns.
yup,
Because of the
But-
touchdowns. Yeah.
yup.
But at the same time, a lot of people are looking at these stats as
Right.
they're saying stats are better than rings now.
Mhm.
Well,
Yeah.
they're looking at
I
elite
agree.
QB is 4K, 4K yards, 35 touchdowns. That's their elite status for them. If you don't hit that,
Right.
they don't give a hell what else you're doing.
But I
4K,
look at it as
35
why
touchdowns.
would I want to get that if I'm not
Right,
going
right.
anywhere with it?
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Yeah.
They don't
whereas
care
we're
about
saying-
that.
For
Yeah.
us, we're saying, but that's not the formula to get you a Super Bowl.
But they
Exactly.
think that
Yeah.
we're crazy because we see it as look at these rings though. Look at
Right.
these
Yeah.
championships. Those rings and championships, it builds the city up.
Yeah,
Well,
Yes,
they
it
What
they
do.
put that on the
did it look
team.
like before Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid?
yeah, that's
And now
true.
look at it.
Right.
So, like,
Right.
People aren't thinking about things like that. I
Yeah.
feel
And-
like
And look how it
DFW is
changed
Dallas.
Kansas City as a city the way you just described. When
Exactly.
you mentioned Andy Reid
And
and Patrick
not
Mahomes.
listen, y'all got to remember, they was just coming off of that dude murdering his baby mama, the one you went to high school with,
Yeah.
and
Sandra
killing her.
Perkins, yeah.
Who?
Remember that?
Sandra Perkins, yeah.
Remember that, fellas?
Oh no.
Yeah,
No,
he
I
shot
didn't
himself
hear
in front of Romeo. He said, "Thank you for everything you've done for me," and everything. He killed her. You know what I'm saying? Left the baby with the baby,
Oh
with the
shit.
girl's mom,
Wow.
and then
I
went up
remember
to
that,
the
yeah.
training facility, and Romeo and all them came running out. You know what I'm saying? Because he was being
Right.
chased by the cops, right? You know what I'm saying? Or they
Uh-huh.
got to the training facility, went up to the front. They met him outside. And they was like, we could do something about this. We ain't got to do this. And he was like, I just wanted to say thank you for everything you've done for me. And
Oh.
And then shot himself
Wow.
in front of Romeo now.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah,
I didn't never know
so-
that.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
happened a while
and
back.
mind you,
That
that
was
was the
tough.
same. That was the same summer that Andy Reid's son died in the overdose.
Yeah.
I remember that. I remember that.
So
John.
remember- Both those teams went through that fucked up long ass hard year for different reasons
Yeah, at the same
at
damn
the same
time.
time. So when Andy got to Kansas City, that was two entities who needed a fresh whole
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what they were able to get from that, they've gotten 3 Super Bowls, trips to the playoffs every year, damn near.
Yup.
All this shit to come from that to where they are now is nothing short of a remarkable.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you ain't
Absolutely.
never lied. Yeah.
And
it
then
is.
think about the healing process for Andy and his wife.
For the yup.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and that happened up at Lehigh.
Right.
So-
That's why I always be calling Andy my coach still,
God,
man.
if Super Bowl
Andy
rings are
legendary,
cure all,
man.
then
He's
I don't
still
know what
legendary.
fucking disease
Yeah.
Detroit
Well,
has.
What up, Function?
but-
What up, my
But
brother?
Theo, that's
What up, bro?
that's Warren's whole point. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Warren's whole point is that for us, the end all be all and the only stat that we care about is, but did we fucking win?
And I think
Packers.
Packers fans, I mean
That's
Packers,
right.
my bad. I think Chiefs fans see that the same way. Like
I think so
we
too.
look at it the
Yeah.
same.
I think
Yeah.
so too.
Yeah, we
Yup.
look at it the same. Like we want these rings, bro. Like that's what we care.
Yeah.
We care
Everything
about
else
the
is
I
irrelevant.
can't think of another team off the top of my head that cares about championships more right now. Even
Right.
listening,
Nobody cares.
Hello,
listening
I
to
would
how
like
he
to introduce you to the Detroit Lions.
Okay, yeah.
We've been
No, but
defeated
then
for
y'all
years.
would have won a ring, though,
Warren.
man.
See, Warren, you did it again. You did the Drew shit.
Ain't even got
well,
one. Man.
God,
no disrespect,
No.
no disrespect to the Lions,
Yeah.
no disrespect, Theo. But hear me out though. Seeing how long the Eagles struggled, that helps give teams like your front office, like, okay, we can do
Motivation, like we could get it done.
we can make moves like this if we manage our money right, manage our players right, and we actually
Right.
this. So I think it sparked up for teams like the Lions.
Yup, I think so.
I think so too.
Yeah.
I think so too. The Lions were a
Yeah.
team that the Lions are a team that I pay attention to for the last
Yeah,
few years.
facts.
And
The
Theo,
Eagles-
Theo team needed the ability to at least stay. He need his team to at least have, like, you know how they be like luck, a year of luck where your health is good.
Yeah,
They do at least need 1 year of a healthy
need
ass
one.
team to see how that shit go. They banged up every year, man.
Man, it takes time, bro. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
it
Like,
do.
it's a physical team. I think they be beating up each other in practice, for real.
Yeah, you right, Function, because they coach don't play that shit.
Yeah, well, hey, you know,
That's
like,
a downside to it, though, when you're so aggressive like that. You got a lot of
Yeah.
players that are sitting on the bench.
Hey, there's a reason he's called Dan the Gambler.
yeah,
Yeah, he gambles. Oh, my
gambling,
God.
I like Dan.
You
I
know
ain't gonna
what?
lie. I like Dan. I like Mike.
That guy's balls are
Vrabel.
metal,
though.
man.
Yeah, I do too.
uh-huh.
I like both of them guys.
Yeah,
too.
I just think that it doesn't serve well by the time they get to the end of the season, and that's
Right.
a consistent thing every year when it comes to the Detroit Lions is that like they're a scary looking team throughout the course of the season, but they start
Yes.
dropping like flies.
Yup.
Yeah.
And
Yes,
It's
they
always
do.
the season
yeah, and before
enders.
you know it, you like, wait, man,
Always fucking
people hurt.
season enders.
Hey Theo, how
Right.
many years has Dan Campbell been there though?
This will be his
Like 5 or
6th year.
6, right? Yeah.
This will be
Yeah.
number 6 coming up here.
6.
Oh yeah, he got to figure it out then. Never mind.
Yeah. He's running in hot seat territory.
Yeah. That's
Ooh.
60. Usually around that 5-year mark when they keep you for
Well,
5
you know
years
what?
like that.
You know
but
what
it's like
though? Wait,
2 or 3
Well,
for real,
fellas,
for real.
His
Fells, wait a minute, because you're coming at it from the perspective of an Eagles fan, and we'll cut bait quick now.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Detroit don't play that game.
Yeah.
We would know.
I should have ended that when you hired a good coach. I
Yeah.
should have ended it like that.
Yeah,
Because you
like
don't cut
Fells.
them guys in 2 years.
Fells, the
So
last
I should
time
have finished
Detroit
it.
even Fells, the last time Detroit even remotely moved like Philly was Matt Patricia.
Oh
That
shit!
motherfucker,
Forgot y'all
Matt
had that
Patricia.
guy, man.
That guy's trash, man.
I totally
I
Oh,
swear
God.
I forgot y'all had that bull, man.
because remember him and Slade was not getting along when he was here.
Right,
He was
right.
so bad in
That-
23.
It was because they was in Detroit at the damn same time,
Yup.
man.
And Slade didn't like him then, and he didn't. He was like,
He ain't like them now.
he played it cool though. He played it like the consummate
Oh yeah, he did.
consummate
Professional. He did that.
No,
But-
no, fellas. I
what's
shit
up?
you not. There are still wanted posters out there for Matt
Oh,
Patricia
yeah?
here in
Oh
Detroit.
yeah, man.
Like,
yeah,
we
I get it.
despise
I get
his
it.
existence.
You ain't lying.
Yeah.
We had
Okay.
a taste of that shit here, Theo,
Yup.
man. We
Yup.
did not like
Yup.
it.
Yup.
That shit was
Fuck
nasty.
that,
Like,
man. Fuck
fellas,
that.
Fellas, I'm not
Yup.
sure you fully like the
No, I
hatred
don't.
that you
I only
feel
partially
for, like,
understand
Chip
because
Kelly.
we part of that damn
I'm gonna bring up
collapse.
Chip Kelly. The hatred you feel for Chip Kelly is but a drop in the
Right.
glass of hatred the Lions
Oh,
have for
shit.
Matt Patricia.
Wow.
All right, so which
Damn, I
one
ain't heard
is
that one.
number one? Patricia or Aaron Rodgers for y'all?
Patricia, 100%.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Mm.
Damn! Oh,
'Cause
he done
here's-
fucked up in the big D
'cause-
over there. He done
Because
fucked up.
here's the thing, fellas, right? Aaron
Uh-huh.
Rodgers, as much as we hate him, he was in Green Bay. We had to face him every year. So
Right,
after a
right,
while,
right.
it's just like, hey, you know what? There's a certain kind of respect
Mhm.
for
Right.
Aaron
Okay.
Rodgers and what he was
Okay.
able to do. Matt Patricia
Yeah.
was on the inside.
That shit personal.
That shit's personal.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
I dare sure understand, but we definitely don't understand like you do. But we pissed because we had that ball for half the season, man,
Mm.
or probably like 5 games. Because he was the coach we switched to, Leo, when we had 23 collapse.
Yes. When they decided
they
to let Sean
Changed
decide,
it, yeah. When they benched the
Matt
fucking
Patricia
defensive
came in,
coordinator,
Yeah, Patricia
it
was
made the
ass,
defense worse.
yeah.
That shit was
got
worse, man.
worse.
That shit got worse.
Yup. Yup.
It
Just
made it
that
not
damn
that bad
year.
before.
Well,
Right.
here's the thing. It's 2026, and we are still not far enough away from that season to find out what exactly happened. Something
Nah, yeah, something did.
we're
break
not
down
far enough
badly.
away from it yet.
You talking about the Carson Wentz and Nick Foles?
No, in 2023
No,
when
the
he
defense,
collapsed.
the 2023
Oh, okay.
defense.
Yeah, the collapse.
Something
We're not
did
far-
happen. Something got
But they,
broken.
but
Absolutely.
I thought they
Fellas,
kind of
you've been-
talked about that
You've
though.
been Patricia'd.
No,
Oh,
I'm talking
shit.
about the finer details of it all. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
No,
That's
Leo.
it.
See, there's a very simple Lions term that I think appropriately figures out how that whole collapse happened. You've been Patricia'd. It's okay.
no.
There's a
Oh,
Yeah.
support
shit, no.
hotline.
We had
No,
to decide that.
That
That was a big part of it, yeah.
Theo, before
That joint happened before
Matt
Patricia took over.
contributed, you see what I'm saying? There was some
That's-
other shit going
There
on.
was some, yeah, that shit was already on
My
a fucked
point
up note.
is that we have to. When I say we're not far enough away, I'm saying not enough years have passed before we get the even finer
The
details.
scoop, the
You know what I'm
kind of
saying?
scoop that
Yeah.
you gotta
They'll
wait.
have
Hey,
to-
Yanni was
they'll
still
have to
here.
get fired by that point. Yeah.
That's what I'm
Right.
saying.
Yeah.
Right.
There's too many players who are still who were on that team that are still in the league. They're still
Right.
active.
Yeah.
We need
That was
You know
actually
what?
Jalen Hurts' best year, really.
exactly.
That's what people won't tell
2022
you.
was probably his best year, but 23 was close second.
No, he was on fire, man. He was on fire. I think people, it was the year of the collapse, but they think it was the offense when they say
I
collapse.
think
it was
if
the
you would have,
defense that collapsed.
I think if you would have kept that offense and then had this Vic Fangio defense,
Oh, now
Bruh.
we're talking. We
Bruh.
talking some
All right.
shit now.
Yeah. See, all right. So remember when I told y'all I was one of those ones who was like, please bring back DeAndre Swift. Please.
Oh yeah,
He was
yeah,
nice. He was nice.
yeah.
know what I'm
I
saying?
like DeAndre.
But understand something. I'm saying that not thinking Saquon's a possibility. You understand what I'm
Right.
saying? At the time I'm saying that, I didn't know, and that's why I say as soon as they said we got Saquon Barkley, I was like, please bring back Deion. Huh?
Oh shit! Like, oh, we
got
got
who?
Saquon.
You said Saquon? And as soon as they was like, yeah, Saquon Barkley, I was like, DeAndre who?
I remember I got the
Now, see,
notification on my
Saquon
phone.
Barkley?
Go ahead, Warren. My bad.
No,
my
I was
bad,
saying
brother.
I
Go
remember I
ahead.
got the ESPN notification. It said DeAndre Swift went to the Bears, and then probably 1 minute later, the Eagles pick up Saquon Barkley. All right.
Right. I'm
Yeah,
cool with that.
and listen,
Yeah.
I'm not saying I was like DeAndre who because DeAndre Swift is sorry. Nah,
Oh no,
No.
not at all.
far from it. You know what I'm
He
saying?
cooked us this year when he came.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah, but he rushed for it over a stack with us.
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying.
He
Like
was
when
good.
we played them, like listen, the Chicago Bears are most notable for me because of DeAndre Swift. Like,
Right.
I
do
have
not
a different
pretend like-
player in mind, but
Man, they ran a
shit.
smooth
Mind
over last year,
and
man. I was bad.
And mind you,
Right.
that motherfucker came from Detroit.
Right. He did.
You know what I'm
Yes, he
saying,
did.
man.
Like he was like, I'm like, bruh, you know, and I'm like,
I like you,
Here
man.
we got
when I say
Ja.
I'm making the case,
Thanks,
I'm up there
Theo.
like, yeah, he from Philly. He used to playing in the gutter. Look, he came from Detroit.
Yep.
Blah blah blah
Yep.
blah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm like,
Art,
yes.
I'm fine with letting Swift go. I've got Gibbs now. That's my
Well,
Oh
replacement
yeah,
for
but
him.
that's
I got
crazy
I
though.
understand the
Yeah,
circumstance.
Gibbs
That
is
was a
better.
good play.
I'll give you that.
Yeah,
give you
like you
Yeah.
can't argue
Y'all-
with that.
Y'all didn't bounce back. Y'all just kept going. Y'all didn't even listen.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
Gibbs
drafted
good.
all both of them. You
Yeah.
drafted both
And-
of them damn guys.
And listen, like mind you, DeAndre Swift was 1,000-yard back for us.
Yep.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And we were like, yo, he gonna have it even 2 years in this offense with this line.
Right.
Yeah.
I agree. I
here
said the same thing.
We got
You know what I'm saying?
Barkley, the Saquon Barkley.
Yeah,
Who the fuck
Right.
is this
he was the
DeAndre
only
Swift
one.
guy?
Yeah, Saquon Barkley was the only kind of running back that would make me go, DeAndre who?
Right.
Or
shit.
Derrick
He the
Henry.
only one
Or
that would
Derrick
have been
Henry.
pissed.
He's the only upgrade.
Or
Right.
Derrick Henry, because remember, Derrick Henry.
Derrick Henry
Yeah,
too.
he
Yeah,
was on
that's
the
true.
table.
That was the
Yeah.
same.
Yeah,
It was both of them.
yeah.
Right.
That would
I
have been
didn't-
just as good, in my
Two
opinion.
running backs I didn't think were a possibility for us.
No, more right. I didn't think we could get either one of them guys though.
Yeah.
Me neither. That's why I said because I didn't even think DeAndre Swift and Derrick Henry. I was like, no.
You
we
mean
can
Barkley?
get
You mean
DeAndre
Barkley?
Swift. I'm like, I'm sorry, Saquon, because I'm like,
Yeah.
we can get DeAndre cheaper. All that
Right.
shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm
Right.
playing
All
that
we
game.
would have had to do was just give him the contract that Chicago gave him.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Man, but when they said we got set, I was like, what? Oh shit, we going to the Super Bowl, bitch. With
Yeah.
this-
Well, I didn't even know Saquon's whole issue. I didn't know that Saquon Barkley was really walking away from the Giants like that. I didn't realize all that stuff was going on until
Right.
after.
Bro, when I saw the Hard Knocks, I said,
Yeah.
oh, yeah.
Bruh,
You saw
Yeah.
Hard Knocks and you saw
Right,
yo,
right.
function. Bro, let me tell you something, man.
That's right on the money.
I was at this thing. I'm going into this building, right? And this guy's coming off the elevator and he looks at me and he goes, take that shitty ass hat off your head.
What?
And I,
No, hell no.
and I was like, what the fuck? And then I realized I was like, wait a minute. I was like, you must be either you're a Giants fan or a Cowboys fan. He was like, I'm a motherfucking Giants fan. I was like, oh.
Breaking news. Breaking news.
But here's the thing, I said to him, I said, you know what?
Bitter ass Giant fan.
Yeah, wait a minute. I said, you know what? Here's what I find to be the most interesting thing. You know what I'm saying? You said all that stuff to me, but what I'm most curious to know is how do you feel about your team, particularly your GM, after Hard Knocks came out? Because as a fan base, y'all talked big shit about Saquon. Y'all said some of the most vile things that a fan base could say about a former player. And
Who was that? Tiki Barber talking crazy?
Yeah, Tiki talking
Yeah,
about
he was.
you dead to me and all this other shit. Y'all burning his jersey. Y'all did all that shit. And then Hard Knocks comes out and y'all find out, without us, y'all find out how hard that man was trying to stay with y'all.
Yeah,
They wouldn't give him the money.
Y'all found out the game. It played out right in front of your on primetime TV. It played out the game, the fucked up game your GM was playing.
Leo,
And
not to mention that was the only Hard Knocks that ever aired during the off season.
Exactly.
Right.
The timing of it all.
Yes, it was.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, how, I was like, yo, y'all saw what that man was trying to do, how bad he was trying to stay.
Yeah, he did so much.
They chose Daniel Jones over.
Yeah.
That
That
was the issue.
Yeah.
And they got neither one of them guys now.
Yeah,
That's
and
crazy.
they played y'all out.
Both gone.
And had the entire fan base thinking it was calling him Snakequan Barkley. And come to find out, the GM made y'all look like fucking fools. But you snap at me?
Right.
What the fuck?
Yo,
How do you have that?
y'all?
And he was like,
I got a question
like
real
that.
quick though, since we on the Giants. We saw how Saquon looked with Daniel Jones.
Yeah.
What y'all think Saquon would have looked like with the bull Jason Dart and the running back that they got right now? How you think that would have looked?
I don't think they would have gotten Cam Scatterboo.
They wouldn't have got him.
No,
you don't think they'd have had Scatterboo?
Cam Scatterboo.
No.
Because remember that Cam Scatterboo was a reach. Like he was
true. What round did he get drafted in? If y'all
he didn't get picked to like the 5th or 6th.
Yeah, it was 5th round. Yeah.
Yeah. So like they were banking on what's that one guy's name? Singletary or Singleton. And
Singletary.
And Tyrone
Tracy.
Okay.
So he was like a shot in the dark.
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
In all honesty, that was a good pick for them because Cam Scatterboo, if he can actually keep his head up and run instead of that.
He got that all-stop.
They catch one. Yeah, they did get a good one.
Mike Allstott thing going on. And that's not sustainable.
Right. Damn, I ain't hear that name in a minute, Leo.
Yeah, right. But
Mike Allstott was a problem, boy.
He was a problem. I was about to say the same thing.
Yeah, that boy was for real, man.
Scatterboo, he ain't no Mike Allstott.
But you know what I'm saying? No, that's why I say he got that all.
I understand what you're saying, though. I totally understand.
It's just salute
exactly
to
what
Mike
you mean.
Allstott. Yeah.
He played.
Y'all see what they did? Y'all see what they did this offseason, though, right?
Yeah. They
picked up that
good,
fullback. They picked up that fullback from the Ravens, Hardball. He picked up a fullback. Yeah, he brought that fullback in, so you know they're gonna be a run first team.
They're gonna be a run team.
Right.
Hardball, he running a wing T, bro.
As they should be, though. They should be. The Giants. We used to the Giants being a run first team, run first like
that.
This.
Wing T is not gonna work in the NFC East, bro.
No, it's a different day. Hardball, one of them 90s style, early 2000s type purchase.
Yeah, he might adapt though.
Nah, he's stuck in his damn ways. That boy,
could say the same with his brother too. Honestly,
yes, you can. Y'all, you can say same for him too, Theo. I agree.
Do think the Giants are going to be a lot better if they
basically run their dad's offense, bro.
Yeah,
they just run
right.
Their dad's offense for real.
The Giants are definitely going to pick up a wide receiver too next to Malik.
Oh, they have to. They have to.
I think they're going to pick up that wide receiver from. They're going to pick up that wide receiver from Ohio State. That's how.
Carnell Tate.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think they might do that.
So it's going to be Young Bull and Neighbors back there. Who they tight end again? Because he was doing good last year too.
They got
the Giants. Since I
don't they have Isaiah Likely now? They got Isaiah Likely.
Yeah, they have Isaiah.
Is that the guy that we played last year that was doing good?
No. They just picked up
the other Giants tight end.
No, they got the Ravens tight end now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they got rid of the guy from last year.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I think he was a free agent.
Okay. Oh, all right.
And then you got Cam Scatterboo, Malik Neighbors. So I think they're gonna probably pick up another
The
wide.
other wide out, right? Yeah.
Hey Leo, quick
Yeah, that
question.
makes
Did
sense.
you
Yeah, man.
did you already talk about the and I mean I don't know if this is real or not because I haven't fact checked it. Theo, definitely feel free to fact check it, but did we actually really acquire Jadeveon Clowney?
What?
No.
Oh,
No.
okay.
No,
I
no,
thought
no.
the
I
I
can
thought the
answer that,
Cowboys were
Leo.
trying to bring
No.
him back.
Oh, is that
No, we
AI?
ain't that
That's
boy.
AI.
Yeah,
All
yeah. That ain't
Oh,
happening.
okay.
Also, remember
Hey,
this.
function. No moves has been made here. My bad. Go ahead, brother Warren.
No. I was just gonna say you got to remember Jadeveon Clowney he's older, so they don't even go to whatever teams they want till after camp is over. So they come after camp.
He would be like an
Right.
in-season
Yeah.
acquisition.
So they'll pick him
Right,
up maybe
right.
like after one or two games or
Yeah, the only
for the season.
news on Clowney is
Yeah.
him either going to Baltimore or going to the Niners. That's the
Right,
only.
Y'all don't think the Cowboys will pick him back up?
No.
They might,
Is
but
he
I was thinking they
is
might
he a
keep
Christian
him.
Parker type of player? See, one of the things I was telling Dan on Next Level Sports Lounge was, all
Christian
you need
Parker's
is
got a type.
Yep, all you need is 1
Yeah.
year, and you'll figure out what a Christian Parker type of player is.
Yeah.
And once you're able to identify a CP type, then it'll help you with your evaluation in terms of what you want on your team. You can say all this, and that's what I was trying to tell him. Y'all can throw out all these names, but he has a type. And it don't matter how good those players are. If you're not the type, your ass is gone. You know what I'm saying?
You're talking about for Christian Parker?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I honestly can't even tell you. I don't even know Christian Parker's type.
Yeah, I was about to say no disrespect.
Like that's
like
Vic
Christian
Fangio's
Parker.
type.
But
Well, see, that's the thing.
I'm not. I think we should be calling him Christian Parker. I don't think he's done anything to even deserve a nickname yet.
I agree 100%. And
Straight up,
you say that.
on
It's
some
funny
real
you say
shit.
that, Phil.
Yeah.
It's funny you say that, Phil.
Phil.
I definitely don't wish bad on the brother. I'm not gonna
No,
lie, bro. The Cowboys is ass. I'm gonna go ahead and say
like
it
what
right
the hell
now.
they get a nickname
It's a
from?
wrap.
Like
It's a wrap for the
how
Cowboys.
Yeah, man. Like, come on.
Look.
And I like the guy.
We don't have.
I like the guy.
I like him too. But I'm wearing a Dallas Sucks T-shirt right now, fellas.
I know that's a book, right?
It's a wrap for him.
Look. Listen, I'll tell you this much: a Christian. I know what type he don't have. Like is it ain't gonna be a Chauncey Gardner-Johnson type.
No.
So Christian Parker don't do well with goons. You know what I'm saying? So we know he ain't gonna have no goons. Vic Fangio like goons.
I don't think it was a goon issue. I think it's behind closed doors if it got something to do personal with female shit.
I think it was a goon issue, bro. Like
no,
CJ,
because he ain't have a
not
problem with him before.
Guy. He's just a football player. He's not a super professional corporate guy. He's just a football player, bro.
Who you talking about?
Right. I like that though. I like that. Yeah, I like Chauncey. I like Chauncey, man.
Honestly,
I think
Chauncey's
CJ
coming back, bro.
I think CJ played a lot of all script.
No, he just got signed to Buffalo, man.
Yeah, I know he just got signed, but I think CJ's still coming back at some point.
Yeah, I hear that shit. Yeah.
Hey, you never know.
Hear that.
You know what I'm saying?
Right?
You never know. You never
It's
know.
a business. Christian Parker gone now, so the door could be open.
Yeah, I said the same.
Bro, he just defended Jalen Hurts, and he had to defend Jalen Hurts, bro.
Right,
he had to say nothing about
sure
Jalen Hurts. He could have left him out there to die, bro.
Yep.
He's like, nah, you know what I'm saying? I think CJ is coming back to the Philadelphia Eagles, bro, for a third time the charm, bro. He's gonna retire, bro.
I think we should try to. I think if we don't get Myles Garrett back, I think we should try to figure out a way to bring Josh Sweat back.
I like that.
When you said that, I'm like, I would.
It would definitely come cheaper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy. He was only gone for 1 year, bro.
Yep.
Gone for 1 season.
Yep.
But he won of ours though. We couldn't sign everybody, man.
But he went there because of Jonathan Gannon. Now Gannon's not there.
Yep. And he
Well,
requested.
I think he had a good season enough to earn his bag, man.
How
And
much did he
then the
sign
Super
for,
Bowl
though?
before, yeah, he got paid, man.
He got a
Was it
bag.
more
No, he
than
definitely
was
got
it more than
Yeah,
was it more than Phillips though?
No.
yeah,
No,
No, it
not as.
yeah, it
wasn't.
I think
was.
not as much.
Phillips 30 completely. What's his year to year? What was his? Or that's 30 a year.
Yeah. Yeah,
Was Phillips
Yeah,
30
I
a
think
year?
Sweat got mid-20s, I want to
If
say.
it's
Howie
30
might
the
have.
year, he didn't hit. He didn't hit
Josh
Phillips.
Sweat?
no,
Yeah,
Josh
Josh
Howie
Sweat
might
Sweat.
have took an
30.
L on that one.
Yeah,
Howie
he
might have
If,
took an
if
signed.
L on that
Phillips
one.
30 a year, no.
Josh Sweat signed 4 years, 76 mil with the
Right.
Cardinals last year.
How much does that come
How
out to
much
every year?
is that a year?
Just under 20.
Theo.
It's just
But
under
how much did
20.
he get guaranteed
19.
though?
About 23,
19.
about something
Yeah.
like that.
19.
Wow.
19 a year. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
far
Howie
off.
took
That's
an
a
L on
great
that
deal
one.
right there still.
Well,
I
Howie
would
took
get
an L on
Sweat
that
back.
one.
and then
I would make the move to get Sweat back too.
yeah, and then
Howie
look
took
at
an
what
L.
the
Oh,
minimum
yeah.
would be because think about it,
Right.
there's 3 years left on that deal.
Yup.
You see what I'm saying? So now that
They'd
deal,
probably still be able to make another move if we get Josh Sweat back. If we get Josh Sweat, to Warren's point, we might can make 2 moves.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's good. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So either way, we're in good shape.
We good shape,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a motherfucker.
Yeah,
41 is guaranteed, of which 38 million is fully guaranteed at signing. Is the
Oh,
contract.
so
okay.
it's so
You got
there's
most of
3
his
years
up
left
front.
on 30 on so
42, 41, 42 million, Theo.
no, he's only costing you like a little over 10 or just under 10.
Yeah.
Right, but
Because
what's
he
the
got all
balance of the
No, remember he's got
what's
a
the
year into
balance
it
of the
already.
contract? Right,
Yeah,
I'm
he's
talking about
already
the balance remaining.
yes.
It's
So
only
you
10 million.
No. It's you can restructure it and everything, but yeah, it's still just guaranteed money. It's 10 million.
No. The year left that he got on the contract.
It's less. Well, no, it'd still be
It's
In years,
yeah,
like
yeah.
all right. So they signed him last year for two and a
Right.
half as a guaranteed salary. This year, if you re-sign him, you're looking at roughly 975 mil,
Right.
Just
right.
under 10.
Almost, just under 10
It's
million.
under
just
10.
under 10, and then
Right.
there's no guaranteed for 27 and 28.
Oh, that's what I was waiting. Yeah, so would it
Hey,
only
that's
be
crazy.
a
He would
little
cost
under
just as
10?
much as Miles Garrett this
I was
year.
just about to say
Just
the
a little
same
under
thing.
That's
10. Yo,
insane.
that's
I was just about to say
yeah.
the same thing. I was
That's
just about to say
insane.
the
That's
same thing.
Wow.
He would cost us about as much as it would cost, and not as much draft capital.
Not as I was about to say. So
Oh,
that's not because we talking about giving
That's
up
why I
at
said
least 2 first
that can be a
rounders for
move
Miles.
if Miles Garrett.
But we ain't giving
Yeah.
up 2 firsts for Sweat. That's a big ass difference.
Yeah,
well,
Yeah.
that'd be
And taking the
crazy.
cap. We
Coming off-
not doing we
coming
we're
off
not
a
giving
down
up 2
year.
first rounders for Sweat.
Wait a minute, we're talking about coming off a
You know what I
down.
mean? We will for Miles,
Yeah,
but
he's
not
coming off
Sweat.
of
Even
that
though
track record.
the money is almost equal and shit. That is damn near the same too.
Theo, you could check this, but I think Sweat had
So
double-digit sacks,
we
right?
really say that we
Yeah.
could
Sweat
get
had a good
Miles
year.
and add
He
something.
had a very
too.
good year.
Yeah, he
He
had a
did.
down
He
year.
did have a good year.
I think he had a
So
career
that's
year.
kind of saying that we
Oh,
could
really?
actually get Miles Garrett and still make another move. If they bread is about the same,
It would cost about the same.
because
Right?
I still think we need a safety after y'all talked about the offensive line. I agree. I
Yeah.
told you.
See?
Yeah, I've been
Oh,
agreed
shit,
that
ain't
we
no
need
more now.
we need pieces for the
Oh,
offensive
shit.
line.
Telling you.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
No,
but that
you
safety
just
spot,
you just
man,
want
that
Warren's
safety
ass
spot's
up.
still a little
Hey,
vacant
y'all
to
keep
me,
talking. I'll
man.
be right back.
We need to
No.
occupy that position.
I'm right there with you, Phil. Just because this offense, we got to get it. The offense is going to look shaky at least the first 6
Right.
games. So I would
Right.
much rather have a defense that is there and is solidified.
Josh
Right.
Sweat had 12
Wow.
sacks last year.
Wow.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
said he was balling, man.
I told you he was.
balling.
Well,
legit.
remember
Williams was
that's
balling.
Jonathan Gannon's. That's Jonathan Gannon's gameplay, bro. Like, remember we got up to
Right.
70-something sacks with
He's
John.
not going to get as
did.
much here because he's got to drop back in coverage.
Yes, we did.
You know what I'm
They
saying?
hit a whole front four had at least 10 plus.
Yeah,
sacks
but he'll
and
probably
shit.
be a rotational because remember that's what they had him do. That's what they had him do when we won the Super Bowl.
Right. They all kind of rotate though.
Yeah.
Harvey and them like
They'll
throwing
just rotate 'em.
fastballs. So
So
they'll
here's the list
rotate
of
them
3.
guys.
Myles Garrett.
That's why I was saying specifically when I think Leo, I think you said if we could get Myles Garrett, keep Jalen Carter and Jordan Davis and a Joe Mo.
Mhm.
Do you know what just by being able to
And
keep
Jalen
Carter, Jalen, right? Yeah, I know we keeping Jelix on the other side, right? But it's the 3 guys in the middle that y'all had me like, damn. If we able to keep Jordan Davis, Jalen Carter, and a Joe Mo, and that damn rotation, and the young bull on the bench that we waiting to see that you
Ty
brought up.
Robinson.
Y'all call him the gorilla, the
Yeah,
white
that's
gorilla
Ty
or some
Robinson.
shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, if he be able to step his game up, look at that 4-man tackle rotation,
That
man.
rotation would be crazy.
Yeah, I like that. We still got to do something about our edge rushers.
Well, that's
Our
what I'm
edge
saying.
rushers and our damn safety, man.
I think they might get some. If they can't get Josh Sweat, if they can't get Myles Garrett, like anything crazy like that, I can see them getting 2 edge rushers in the draft. 2 edge rushers.
Right. If something don't go,
That's what I was
according to
saying. This
plan,
2027
yeah.
season, I think for other teams, it's going to be a big draft season. But the things that we need right now, I think it's in this draft when you think about it. A lot of that.
Right. I think some is in this draft, specifically with the linemen.
Yeah.
I think the linemen
The safeties
is
aren't bad either
definitely
this
in.
draft either. The safeties aren't bad.
Right. I think they got some good everything, but I think this might be one of them years that the offensive line might be surprisingly good draft.
Yeah.
The offensive line might be because they don't really talk about the big guys like that, but this might be the year that there's a lot of good offensive linemen in this damn draft. And if we need replacements, because I do agree, next year we really don't need a lot of high player positions the way they're advertising, especially with the quarterbacks and shit like that.
Yeah.
We already mainly drafted our defensive players in like the last 3 years, for real. The ones
Well-
that's definitely impactful to help make our defense number 1 overall. We've just pretty much recently drafted them guys.
Well, we're not in
I think the offensive line gotta be fixed.
That's the number one question we all have.
That's where that's my number one.
The offensive line definitely gotta be fixed.
That's my number one.
I think we might have to, even though we got 5 tight ends right now on the roster right now, I think something's saying we still gonna need our tight end. And they gotta be a rookie.
You talking about drafting Dallas's successor this year.
Yeah,
I can't hear you. I can't hear you, Warren. I think you went out for a second.
Can you hear me now?
Warren, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, you can hear
Warren,
me.
can you hear Fells, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear everybody.
Fells, can you hear me?
Oh, I can't, man. I'm gonna come.
Can y'all? Can any of y'all hear me?
I can hear you.
I can hear you.
Yeah.
Oh, Leo.
I
Art,
thought Fells couldn't hear me.
Can't hear me?
Can y'all hear me, brothers?
I can hear you.
Funky stepped off.
Yeah, we can hear you.
I can't hear Art.
You can't hear me?
Fells, can you hear
I'm
me?
gonna drop out, come back in.
Yeah, I was about to say it's going.
I was having technical difficulties.
We were doing so good.
Yeah, it's all good. But no, I kind of see where he's coming from. It's just we don't know where they're gonna go with this draft, bro. That's the thing. We don't know what they're gonna be aiming for, but
there's nothing to. But here's the thing, though. Just because we don't know, don't mean we should be worried. That's the difference.
I'm not worried at all. Just because
you're not. You're not.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like we're not. You do not need this draft to get you over the top for the Super Bowl.
No. If anything,
No.
this is all just preference.
Exactly.
Yeah,
But
Yeah.
our
that's it.
concern
That's
That's
it.
is O
different.
line though,
Yeah.
because we're
That's
hoping what type of O line are we getting? Are we
right.
going to get a
Right.
That's the
2024 O
thing.
line, or are we going to get 2025?
And
And
so to
It's
hedge our
probably going to be somewhere in the middle, hopefully.
yeah,
you
but
think
to
so?
hedge our bets,
Yeah.
we're saying let's draft these guys now.
My
But
main
that's what I was going
concern
to say.
about the O line, excuse me, brothers, is the health. The health
Yeah,
fucked with me last year. They was
yeah.
Yeah.
really banged up. And then when he had his interview and described what kind of injury he had, I
Mm.
think that's bad. You gotta prepare for stuff like that. Because he
Well,
was talking about
I told y'all,
retiring and
Eugene
Right.
shit.
Fells, I told you, Eugene, he had it,
Right. Yeah,
and
yeah,
then
yeah. You did say that.
he said it put years back on
And you
his.
said the procedure was great for him, right?
Yup,
You said it was good,
yup.
great
He
for
said
him
he
and
got
whatnot.
it put years on his on his.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's
But
great
remember
news.
too,
Yeah.
Phils, we got that new coach that's the tight end coach and the run game coordinator. So
Right,
I
right.
think this offense is not going to have the lineman pool as much as we were with
Okay,
Jeff Dowd.
okay,
I
okay,
think that's why
Oh,
we have.
whoa! You think we're not?
okay.
You think the guards aren't
Yeah,
going to be pulling as much?
I don't think the guards are going
that's
to be
cool.
pulling. I
That's
think
cool.
the tight ends
That's
will
a
be pulling a lot more. Because
Who?
look,
okay,
yeah,
okay.
because look at the tight ends that we picked up. We got 4 tight ends. 2 of those tight ends are blocking tight ends.
Right,
2 of them are blocking tight ends. That's strictly what they're there for. So
right,
we can keep the O line a lot healthier by not having them pull as much and utilizing
right.
tight ends a lot more. So
Yeah.
And that makes sense, Warren, because Kyle Katera missed a hell of a lot of blocks
yeah. And so
last
Oh
year.
my
that's
Playing
why that
God.
tight
run
end.
game, that's why the
Yeah.
run game coordinator is
Was
also the
what kind
tight
of
end coach. So
yup.
so
I can
that's
see that. I can
Yeah.
see that changing. Because we don't know what their offense look like. If we're going
we
to say
really
that they
don't.
don't know what Dallas defense gonna look like because they got a brand new defensive coordinator.
Yeah.
I'm
Yep.
gonna apply the same logic to our offense. We're just doing what we're supposed to do, repairing the team, but we gotta see it and it
Well,
happen in
we're
real
not doing.
time.
Here's what we're not doing on offense. We're not
What?
bringing in a whole lot of new players on offense.
Oh no,
No.
You see what I'm saying?
no.
So the
Yeah,
continuity
yeah.
on offense is going to come from the players, particularly in the skill position.
Right. And who we drafted
Yeah.
already, like y'all just said, that y'all want to still see get a chance to hit the field and see what they good to go with in case somebody
Yeah.
get injured.
I think we are
I
going to
tell
get a
y'all
lot
here's
of
some
players
shit
on
though.
offense. I think this is going
This
to be
is
a heavy offensive draft, though, just because
okay.
our
No.
defense
No. I said we're not replacing. Like
is
we're not.
replacing anybody on offense.
No, we're not.
Not really.
No, we're not replacing a lot of guys on our offense. On the line, that's one thing.
The
Yeah.
line, but the
But
From the
total
skill
offense
position,
though.
that's why I said the continuity. When you look at the offense, the
mm,
continuity is going to come from the number of players that are coming back.
yeah,
Right.
like I
The
can see them picking
nucleus,
up
the
2 tight
nucleus is
ends
still there.
and make all those tight ends compete for that.
Right.
I'm not
that starting
disagreeing
role.
with that.
Yeah,
But
Yeah,
what
I
I'm
that's
can
saying
definitely
yeah.
see that tight
yeah,
end.
like
Yep.
unlike when we're talking about the other teams, they're not just getting new coaches, but they're also getting new players to the team too.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
There's there's a lot there's we're not we won't have, not saying there won't be challenges, we just don't have as many. You know what I'm saying? Particularly the continuity part is going to be key.
Right.
Yeah.
There's going to be a lot of guys on a team that know each other.
That's already familiar with
That's
each
familiar
other
with
and
each other,
whatnot.
which
Yep.
makes it even better for the new guys coming in. You know what I'm saying? Because
And the
you have more guys.
coaches.
Yes. Well,
Mhm.
it also makes it better for the new coaches too.
Yeah, the coaches
Yeah.
that came
Yeah.
in.
You know
Yup.
what I'm saying? So again, and mind you, we already, beat this dog, with this is a fucking think tank. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah.
You
Oh
have a
yeah.
whole bunch of guys who were either at one point offensive coordinators before, or or OCs somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Now making
Yep.
a lateral
Or
moves.
assistant head coaches and shit like that.
Correct.
They got
And they
credentials
all,
up and down the board.
yeah, and at some point in the preparation process, they all get to have some time with Jalen Hurts. You see what I'm saying? Whether it be
yeah.
individually or all together, collectively
Yeah.
individually or all together collectively as a group.
I
To
think it'd be
me,
both.
I
Because it's
think
a
so
think
too. I
tank,
think
like
so
you
too.
said,
Yeah,
Leo. I think it'd be both.
I think when it's all of them together, I think it's just so that everything that they says marries up with
It's right,
Right.
right.
But
It-
I also think that's also a thing for Nick Sirianni too.
oh
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
oh yeah.
It's just to make him. He's got to come out of this better too for the type of staff that.
Right, right,
You know what I'm saying? So
right.
again, as someone who looking at someone who like I live with an educator, so
Right.
you know what I'm saying, and I know that she's at her best when she's around her colleagues. They're different.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When
Well,
they're
you
talking.
saw me just really admit on the last live stream, Theo. I ain't had no choice that I like Nick, man. You
Yeah.
just be pissing me off sometimes. You saw how it came
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
It came out naturally, man, because I actually defended Nick in that argument
Oh,
about
listen,
him
man.
being jealous constant, yo.
Listen, the year we won the Super Bowl, I was calling him a 14-year-old. I was like, we got
Right.
as a coach.
But I do like Nick,
You know what I'm
man.
saying?
And I
Yeah, but
like the
gotta give
fact
him
that they
props.
got the consistency.
I mean, that was valid though, Leo. He was, he had some crazy moments.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he
Me
did.
off, but at the end of
He
the
did.
day, I gotta give him his props. You're right, Art.
Yeah, I like my coach, though. I like my coach.
Yeah.
He redeemed himself by the end of that year.
Absolutely, yeah. You know what I'm saying? So again, it's just like, all right, you know what I'm saying? I guess I'm all right,
But even his personality is unnatural for what the league is used to seeing.
Well, remember,
that's Philly though. That's like that. It's almost like this arrogance and shit. But sometimes he let it slip and let juvenile behavior come out.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
like in
I take the whole
2023, he
package,
was yelling at our
Yeah.
own fans. You know what I mean? So
That's why
I think that's that time when Leo said he was a 14-year-old, right?
That's why I said that.
Yeah. He ain't do that shit no more. So at least he
No.
learning.
Right.
You know what? Tiffany Simpson said that's why Sirianni doesn't want to be a play calling coach. He wants to be a CEO. I don't think he wants to be a CEO. You know what I think he wants to be? A principal.
Hold up. Salute to the sister queen, bird section queen, Tiff. What's up? I didn't see you in the building.
Yeah. Chelsea in North Carolina. Wait a minute. Nick is a true Italian. He wears his emotions on his sleeve. Yep. Sure
he
is.
He do.
Sure is. Chelsea Lynn from North Carolina said everyone wanted Nick Sirianni fired after that Falcons game. I think when they called a pass play instead of a running play,
She mean the 49er game. I was one of them too. I did.
Then he won the Super Bowl. Yeah.
Right.
You know what it was? You know what, Chelsea? No, I'm gonna tell you
for me.
That
Niner
everybody.
game.
I'm not talking about everybody, including Eagles fans. I'm talking everybody outside of the fan base.
Shit.
The game that made them want him gone and they hated him is when he looked in the camera and did like this.
Oh, don't say it. Don't say it.
Oh, yeah.
Don't say it, Leo. Don't say it.
And when he did that,
oh, man.
That was it. Because that's the year we went to the Super Bowl and lost.
Yup. We
were winning. We were.
That's what I'm talking about. That little smug ass arrogant. That girl was crazy.
That set Giants. Everybody was mad.
That set that shit in motion.
Yeah, when he did. I saw that clip and I was like, I'm gonna choke him through the fucking TV.
Yeah, right.
Everybody hated him. Yeah,
that was crazy. But the fact, I do agree, the Falcons game was definitely a problem. But I think that attitude, Jordan, in that year, you talking about, Leo, everybody wanted them going.
I think what
they
really
couldn't stand them, man. They was calling them little kid and shit. They was disrespecting that man.
That all I think stemmed from 2023, mainly from that Cleveland game.
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah, that was
wasn't that the first time when AJ said the offense? When they said, "What's the problem?" Offense.
I think so.
Is
yeah.
Ain't that the game?
That was a crazy week, man. Yeah, I think it was.
Said we're running a 3-4 defense at Dallas now.
Oh,
Wait,
really?
yeah. So Chelsea, are you a Cowboys fan?
Oh God.
If she said we, I think she is.
I would, I
But
don't.
they switched to a 3-4. Do that fit the style the players that y'all already have on y'all team, or do y'all have to get different players for that?
I no, I don't think it does
Yeah,
because they don't
That's
have
why
they
they
don't really
definitely
have any
I don't
quality
think they got the
linebackers to
personnel.
do that.
Right,
Yeah, they don't really
right.
have line. If they went to a 4-3, it would make
It
sense.
would have been yeah.
But
But she said they
3-4.
running a 3-4 now.
no, actually, that's true. I heard them talk about that. She's right.
Oh,
Do
are
they
they
have the
running a 3-4?
personnel?
Channel.
Yeah, I believe her. That's her team. I'm asking, do the personnel that they have right now fit that
I
that
don't
scheme?
know because the linebackers are a little suspect at this point.
Real suspect. They're garbage.
Right.
Yeah, I was gonna say the
Yeah,
secondary is trash.
right.
And the front line, the front four, it still has a lot to
They
be
still got
desired.
work to do.
Mediocre.
Right.
They need help on edge. Yeah,
Oh
okay. So
shit.
she is a Cowboys fan.
The whole
Yeah.
defense,
Cool
Leo.
with
The whole
it, though.
defense.
She cool with it.
Yeah.
Yes, I ain't
Yeah, no, you good, Chelsea. You good. Listen,
Yeah, hell yeah. You straight.
All right, so I don't know if anyone's ever told you, but here at the bird section, everybody is welcome.
Yes, indeed.
What it
Salute,
is
sister. Yes, indeed.
and the thing is that they don't here in the bird section. Yes, this is a Eagles content channel. Okay, yes, but this is not an Eagles fan base safe space. Okay, that's not
why
what
I'm
this is. Yeah, that's why. He's a Lions fan. We have a lot
Yeah.
of fans from all the teams because
Yep. Everybody's
here,
opinion value here.
we're not here to, like we may make fun and everything like that, but at the end of the day, we're more interested in having the conversation about football. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And that's exactly why I didn't troll. And I asked you, do y'all have the personnel to run the defense? Because that's the first time I actually heard.
And
Y'all switched to a 3-4.
Oh, and then she answered it. She did answer it.
yeah.
So do she think they do? Because I can't
She
really
said
see
they have to get the personnel because we lost Parsons. Think Parsons type of bill is what we need. Yep.
Oh,
which is why they was trying hard to get. That's why I was trying hard to get N'Kobe Dean.
Right. That makes sense. That makes sense.
Wait a minute. She said I have my own channel as well, covering all sports. I was talking about how I hate the Jalen Hurts smear campaign. Chelsea Lynn.
Oh, what's your stuff?
I was about to say, Chelsea, put your I tell you what, I'll even do this. I'll do you a solid. I'll do you a solid right now. First things first. Put your
channel link
URL in the chat. Thank you, dog. Thank you.
Yep.
All right. So first things first, put the channel URL in the chat. I want you to do that first, okay? As soon as I see that pop up, then we're gonna go to stage 2. All right. And my exact username, Chelsea. Okay, good. Chelsea Lynn. Okay, got you. Yep. Put your channel URL in the chat so that everybody can, make sure y'all go over to Chelsea's channel.
Yeah, no doubt.
You know what I'm saying?
She's supporting us. We gonna support you back.
Yeah. Yep. Go ahead and put it in there, Chelsea. Put your, your channel ID and all that good stuff in there in the chat for us real quick.
See, that's the thing, y'all. As many people that are coming out and smearing Jalen, there's just as many or more coming out and defending him too.
We'll see that. You know what though?
That's crazy.
That's a very real observation. You're absolutely right. But here's the thing: the problem is that Jalen has the hearts and minds of the people and not the media, and it is very, very. There's a very big discrepancy in that. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. I think it's left up to us to keep defending him.
It is.
Over the power of the media. It's
and a lot of that stuff, honestly, too, it's relatable. Like how many people have been successful doing something, but then you got people that are hating on you, trying to find well, you really do this or you really do that. No, look at what I
Right.
truly like. Look at the fact.
Right.
All
So
right.
Exactly, Warren.
Now, Chelsea, I'm going to put the invite, the link in the chat. This is just for Chelsea. You know what I'm saying? So, Chelsea, why don't you pop on in here and come talk to us?
That'd be the first female guest we've had, correct, Leo?
Oh shit.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, it would.
Oh shit. Yeah.
Yes, it
Come on,
would.
Chelsea.
Should
Come
be a
on in,
milestone.
Chelsea.
Very
Should
first-
be a milestone for the channel.
You want
She
to be
said,
the
okay, give me a second.
Huh?
Okay.
She said,
She
okay,
said
give
give
me
her a second.
Oh
Oh,
shit.
yeah, cool.
Oh shit.
Oh, that'd be great.
Wow. Hold on for a second.
All right, let's see. What else do we got on the NFL news front here?
They haven't made any like rule
I
changes.
think it's kind of quiet on the front for right now.
They haven't
Ain't
made
no
any
really heavy
changes as
movement.
far as I know.
But this probably a downtime.
Well,
for
barring the ones we heard about,
Right.
which is
I think they doing much preparing for the draft
The
like we
right.
was talking about a couple
Right.
weeks ago, y'all.
Everybody's
I think they
hunkering down
doing-
for that draft.
Right. It's time. It's how much time we got left? End of the week now? Week and a
Like
half?
3
Something
weeks.
like
Yeah,
that?
a couple weeks.
I think he's 16 or 15 days away.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, 2 weeks. 2
Yep.
weeks.
the
That thing
last
fly
time
by.
the last session we heard from the owners meeting about changing the rules was they're kind of getting ready to deal with the whole referee standoff and all that, so they're
Oh
bunkering
yeah, I
down
saw
for the
that.
replacement refs.
Yeah,
So
they're
these-
Right.
college. That's gonna be
Yup. College guys.
Yep. So here is the approved playing rules. So by the competition committee to permit the kicking team to declare an onside kick at any time during the game,
Okay.
to eliminate the kicking team's incentive to intentionally kick the ball out of bounds when kicking off from the 50-yard line,
Okay.
to modify the kickoff alignment requirements for receiving team players in the setup zone. Effectively, they're reversing some of the kickoff rule changes. You know how you couldn't declare an onside kick unless you were down or trailing by a touchdown in the fourth quarter
Right.
type shit. That's
They're
just
really trying to get this
basically
right.
yeah.
Okay.
Let's see. By competition committee to allow league personnel to consult with on-field officials when considering disqualifications for both flagrant football acts and non-football acts without being called on the field.
Oh,
And
we
then
got
the
we
final
got a
one-
bunch of crash outs this year. That's not good.
No, I think that's because we did.
We got one with
we
Tariq
definitely
Woolen,
did,
bro.
all right.
Yeah. That's who I thought about, Warren. That's the first person I thought. I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
Man, fuck.
But that's gonna benefit us. That's gonna benefit us.
All right, and then the final one's kind of the biggest one. For 1 year only, to allow the NFL officiating department in New York to correct clear, obvious mistakes made by on-field officials that impact the game in the event that there is a work stoppage involving the game officials represented by the Referees Association. Effectively,
Okay.
so if this thing falls through and we do end up having to use the replacement refs,
Right.
the NFL will be able to review everything.
Okay.
man.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there's going to be
Okay.
like nothing. It's not going to be the fail Mary between the
Right.
Seahawks and Packers again. They're not letting that shit slide.
Wow.
Okay.
Now,
okay.
real quick, fellas, everybody, for the first time ever, this is a historical moment here. For the bird section, gentlemen,
Mhm.
we have our very first ever, first ever, female panel participant. Everybody, please welcome to the stage, Chelsea Lynn.
What's up,
Yeah.
y'all?
Hey,
How
glad
you
to
doing?
meet you. You made a
What's up?
milestone. Thank you. Our first milestone. Welcome, Chelsea.
Thank you for that welcome. That was very nice.
No,
Yes, indeed.
Oh,
here.
thank you for being here. Yeah.
We are totally honored to
Yup.
have you here. For real, we are so excited. Thank you for coming in.
Yes,
Oh, yeah, no
indeed.
problem. I wasn't going to turn it down any chance I get to talk football. I love it.
All right,
I
so
know that's right.
are you located in North Carolina?
I am.
Where in North Carolina?
I don't want to give my exact location, but I'm in the
No,
mountains.
definitely not that. Just
Yeah.
not that.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
don't
I'm
do
in the
that.
mountains. I'm in the mountains of North Carolina.
Okay, I went to
Okay,
college in
okay.
Raleigh.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Out Wake County. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
yeah.
you're familiar. You're familiar with all the rivalries and all of that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're smack dab in the middle of Tobacco Road, mama. So yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
yeah. So are you
Welcome.
for Carolina or Wake Forest?
Wait, what was the question?
Which team do you follow? Do you follow any of those teams?
I follow Carolina basketball.
Oh, so you're a Tar Heel.
Tar Heel. I'm
okay.
Tar Heel
Girl,
boy.
yeah,
There you
my
go.
girl. All right,
I found my group
There you
bestie.
all
Oh,
right,
yeah.
all right. Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
a Tar Heel myself.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, listen, man. I love North Carolina. I lived in Raleigh, but you know, like we used to go up to Chapel Hill
Mm-hmm.
and Durham and you know and hang out even out in out where where's A&T at? Because Wake Forest is right there too.
Oh yeah, they're all there. They're all over there.
I-40,
Right.
440. Yep, I-40. Yep. Yeah. Well, welcome to the Bird section. We're excited to have you, and you're a Cowboys
Yes,
fan.
indeed.
Yeah.
So
Yup.
that makes it even better.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, that's great.
But you're a sensible Cowboys fan.
Oh,
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
I'm not the Cowboys fan that says we're going to a Super Bowl every year. I ain't doing that mess. I ain't doing that.
So tell me this. So tell us, you know,
The
based off of
prophesied
all that
one's
you've seen
here.
so far, how are you feeling about the state of the Cowboys right now?
Yeah.
I'm never. I mean, how optimistic can I really be, right? Because I mean,
Right.
Jerry Jones is our owner and our GM. So
May
Ooh.
he live forever.
yeah. I don't know about all that now. You know, that's funny that you said that. I literally had someone in my chat today say that very thing. They were like, "I hope he lives forever."
Yo.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
But I always make the point. It's like, well, what does it matter if he does or if he doesn't? Because look who inherits the business. It's going to be his son.
Oh.
Oh,
So
yeah.
either way, it's getting
And
passed down.
Isn't Steph or Steven
I
like
hear that.
Mm-hmm.
notoriously cheap?
He's just as bad as his dad, in my
His
opinion.
dad. Yup. That's what I heard. But you rock your team, sister. I know that's right.
But see, the thing is that it like with Steven, I guess I just think that he's probably more open to ideas than his dad is. You know what I'm
I
saying?
would hope so, but I don't know. I mean, I guess he could just be like sucking up to his dad in a way, you know, just trying to please his dad.
Right, trying to guarantee that
Until
inheritance.
his dad passes away,
Yeah.
and then he'll do his own thing.
Yeah, you
So-
can just tell
Okay.
he's waiting on his dad to die.
Yeah, he's trying to guarantee that inheritance
That,
baby.
that shit sounds so bad to hear like that, though.
Oh yeah,
Like,
hey, look,
like he waiting for his dad to die. That's
Yeah.
crazy
Well,
work.
to be fair, my
look,
owner
I
was
mean,
waiting
it's
for her
true.
mom to die. So
look at Mark Davis.
Yeah, it's true. I'm just saying it really
look
sounds
at
crazy.
Sheila. Look at Sheila.
No, the best thing that I heard was whenever the whole news was getting broke that Jerry Jones fathered another child. Someone said, "Give the business to her. She could make better decisions than him."
Oh
I was
man.
like,
Oh, wow.
man, that's good. That was good. I'm not gonna
Right.
lie, that was
Yeah.
funny.
And she a little
Hey,
girl,
look.
right?
Yeah.
She's what?
Yeah,
She's a
baby.
girl,
Was
right?
she just born?
Yeah, she's like super young, I think.
No. This woman was like
Oh, you talking about the older woman, yeah.
she was older, because he has like 3 kids. Yeah, I think he has 2 sons and 1 daughter. But the daughter that came out and revealed that Jerry Jones was her father. She was older. She had to be like in her 50s.
Okay. Okay.
Oh wow, but they dismissed that, don't they? Right?
No, I think they just settled it, but they never dismissed it. So I mean, it is true that is her father.
That's crazy.
Oh
My
wow.
God. Jerry out here going crazy.
And they talk
So
about
I
the Eagles.
actually
And they talk about
had go ahead, brother Warren.
Thank you,
No,
Tiffany.
no, I was just saying they talk about the Eagles. I was gonna say you said you did a show talking about the whole Jalen Hurts.
Jalen.
I was just gonna say that, Warren.
Can you give us a
Yeah,
little
yeah,
recap
what's
of
the
what
thought
you
like?
had on it, or your thoughts on everything?
Oh, I can't stand that smear campaign. I said that I'm literally making posts about it right now, but I just said that I can't stand the smear campaign because if you look at all his accomplishments, and my biggest issue was them saying he was not coachable, like uncoachable. That was my biggest issue because I'm like, how can you say someone is uncoachable? Because I go back to when he was at Alabama. At Alabama, he got benched. And Nick Saban told him, he said, you have to work on your passing. He said, you know, the game's changing. You're no longer going to be able to get it with your legs. You're going to have to work on your passing in the pocket.
Right.
And Jalen Hurts went to work on that. He could have transferred, but he opted to stay another year at Alabama and work on it. And then whenever it came time for him to be able to transfer, he still went to Nick Saban. He valued Nick Saban's opinion that much. He went to Nick Saban and said, you know, which schools out of these options do you think would be the best fit for me to continue learning how to be a better passer? And Nick Saban told him Oklahoma. That's why he chose Oklahoma. But he's always been coachable. He's always worked on being better. I don't get it. I don't get it.
Chelsea said the same thing. I was like, you know, there are times when I see things that are written, and I'm like, wait a minute, this goes against the person that I've come to know him as. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I wish at some point does anybody say, wait a minute, this don't even sound right. You know what I'm saying? You know, like, look, there are things about Cowboy fans that somebody could say, and I'd be like, wait a minute, that don't even sound like a Cowboy fan. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, that's a little too much. You know, and that's like I'm wondering, is anyone saying that to themselves? Like, does this sound right? It don't sound like uncoachable. Which
make it make sense.
Yeah,
I think it's gotten to the point now to where he's been to the Super Bowl twice. He's won one. He should have an expectation of the type of offensive coordinator that comes into the building. And when you bring in an offensive coordinator that clearly does not run the type of offense that you want, Jalen Hurts has the right to challenge that offensive coordinator.
That was the other thing I said. So in one of my lives, I talked about how the discussion got brought up of the change from shotgun to being under center, right? So I'm like, if shotgun is working for him, he had success winning a Super Bowl in shotgun formation. That's actually the most used formation in the NFL for a quarterback is being in shotgun, opposed to being under center. Under center, you see that more in college.
Right.
But here's what really gets me. Either way, he still had success. It's not like he did horrible under center because they did under center this past season. He still had great stats under center. They just couldn't make it to the Super Bowl. And in my opinion, I think it had more to do with offensive line issues and all of that. But, I mean, what are we talking about here? There's very few QBs who can do both.
Wow.
And Jalen has proven he can do both. But if he prefers being in shotgun, he should be able to be in shotgun.
Now, with everything that we've just discussed in terms,
I swear she hit that thing.
Hold on, fellas. The here's what I want to know. Like, here's where I'm questioning things too, right? Chelsea, everything you just laid out, facts, right? But where in all of that does it equal up to Jalen Hurts being voted the most hated player in the NFL? How does that happen?
How does that happen? Make that make sense. I don't get it. And I'm a Cowboys fan.
So it's like, okay, what exactly are we? What are we doing here? This is where it gets to be like, all right, this is obvious. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I said, a long time ago, I was like, yo, I'm about to start calling out the dog whistling, the bullshit. We all know what it is. Nobody wants to say it, but this man is winning at life right now. You know what I'm saying? And when I saw that hit piece, you know what I'm saying, I was like, if you take away if you look at what they're saying, the moment they start going into he's uncoachable, I was like, okay, now you're attacking that man's character. And that's different. You see what I'm saying? And it just, now, once you start looking at it that way, then you start seeing this is nothing but a bunch of bitch assness. So this got to come from a coach. This is bitch assness. And he's uncomfortable. He's so uncomfortable. He won't listen to me. Right.
That was just something they threw in there, man. I swear.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. And
no, Leo, it's like the old Dave Chappelle gag. Where was Kevin Petullo last night?
Where was he?
That's good. That was good.
Where was he, Theo?
He was down there in Miami crying in the corner like a little bitch.
If that was to come out, I feel like the person that, if let's just say that somebody did speculate it and it was a coach, I would feel like it would be that QB coach from Bowling Green.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that because think about it. He dropped everything that he was doing to leave Bowling Green to come be a quarterback coach and gets released of his duty after 1 year.
Shout out to
experience what the NFL was.
Shout out to G Fish with the $2 super chat. He says she's killing shit right now. Talk that shit.
Hey, thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, she is.
Right. Yes, she is. Chelsea came up in here, guns are blazing.
Now, Chelsea, I have to ask.
What a Cowboys
it's kind of hard to tell Chelsea a Cowboy fan.
The Cowboy fan, first female panelist on the bird section, and it's a Cowboy fan who showed up wearing a Cowboys hat.
This is my signature. My signature piece.
Let me tell you something.
That's right.
Let me tell you something. You came in here as the most authentic Cowboys fan that we have ever had. That's for a man and woman.
Thank you for it.
Just off the strength of the hat alone, girl, you fucking did that shit. That being said, I really want you to become a member because you will always be. You will have standing here, girl, for real.
Okay.
Come on, you know what I'm saying. Anytime you want to hear, you let me.
The village elders have embraced you.
Yes. We are loving us some Chelsea right now. Like, damn, girl, talk that shit. Yeah.
Now,
and it makes sense too. It's logical
during the course of the season and all that shit.
Oh yeah.
You good here. You can express yourself, talk your shit, even when it don't benefit us. You especially because here, when we're losing and y'all winning, guess who gets the stage?
That's what I was trying to tell you to say, Leo. Tell them what we do when we lose.
Wins the Super Bowl this year.
Chelsea,
all of you losers.
That's the hard part about.
Listen to one of his rules that he created, Chelsea. He was about to say before we interrupted.
Chelsea, listen, it is like I told you before. This is not a Eagles safe space. Okay, yes, this is an Eagles channel, but not an Eagles safe space. And the reason being is because those times come when you guys are winning and we're losing, you have the stage and we can't say shit.
We sit here and eat our
we gotta take that.
We show up, we show up and get bombed.
And then when the time comes when you're ready like that, we still go off and do the triage teams. And say,
when Detroit wins the Super Bowl eventually, I'm gonna air this whole bitch out.
Yeah.
Hey, I have a lot of Detroit fans in my chat.
Say that again now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I have a lot of Detroit fans in my chat.
Oh,
really?
Yeah, and I have Eagles fans. I have Eagles fans too.
Really?
That's cool.
How are they? How do they treat you well?
How they treat you? Yeah.
Oh
how
yeah,
about
they like me because they know that I still have a soft spot for the Eagles because of me being a Bama fan as well.
Right.
So,
Okay,
they
okay.
like me, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But see, G Honda, I dropped the link in my Discord, and G Honda, he's from my channel, but G Honda, he's a Pittsburgh fan. He's one that'll give me
Oh,
a hard
welcome.
time.
Steelers got a
No,
Super
because
Bowl.
we got another Pittsburgh fan. His name
Yeah,
is
Mean
called
Metal.
Mean Metal Mike.
Yeah,
Salute to Mean Mike.
That's our
And
guy.
I'm glad you feeling
Yup.
better, my brothers. Well, come back soon as you feel much
Yep.
better, my brother.
Yup. Can't wait to have you back, Mike. Yup.
And it's still what's his I don't want to mispronounce his name.
Still Magnetic Network. Well, that's his. He has a
Still
channel. He has
Magnetic.
a channel. Yeah.
I like that. Still.
You got a Steelers brother in the building when you show up too.
Yeah. Now, Chelsea,
Yes,
I do
indeed.
have to ask, what are your thoughts on this?
Oh man,
on this guy? You may or may not know him, called Dakota Prescott.
Dakota Rain Prescott.
Yeah.
My thought.
Talk to us about your guy. Yeah.
I love Dak Prescott. I've always been the biggest fan of Dak Prescott. I've watched him since Mississippi State. So I have a very soft spot. I've been, I followed his career all throughout his challenges, losing his mom, losing his brother. I've always wanted it the most for Dak Prescott. It's just Dallas Cowboys isn't the fit of where that's going to happen for him.
You know what's so crazy, Chelsea? We have been saying this shit for months. We've been saying this shit for months.
Oh, I heard it loud and clear.
Hey, brothers, do she not said the same thing that we kind of experienced with Andy Reid and his family?
Yeah, but
wasn't that description? I'm talking. I know. No. I'm not doing that. I'm being straight up. All right. The way that she described it, the way she got a soft spot for Dak, isn't that almost similar to the way I be like, I still consider Andy Reid my coach because some of the things that happened to him while he was here.
Yeah,
that was family, like the tragic and stuff like that.
He needs
we
to
still roll with him.
Change of scenery. He needs a change.
Right.
In order for him to be,
Chelsea, you don't know how long we've been saying if Dak wants to win a Super Bowl, he's got to get out of Dallas.
He got to get out of Dallas. Yeah, he got to be somewhere else.
There are a few teams where you just don't want a quarterback being because you just know it's set up for failure.
Yeah.
Right.
Because there's no changes. And Dallas Cowboys is for sure one of those places. I have not seen anything showing me otherwise.
Yeah.
So where do you think Dak can go and he can be successful? What team?
At this point, he's older. He's had previous injuries. And now he has like off the field issues with his baby mama. I don't know where he could go. I don't know if it's in the cards for him at this point. I don't.
Now, Chelsea, I'm gonna let you in on a little location here. They have a great reputation for older quarterbacks. It's called Indianapolis.
I was thinking that too.
Wait, Indianapolis Colts?
Yes, send them in.
Yep.
They literally have.
They're doing great. They're doing great with Daniel Jones. I will say they're doing great with Daniel Jones.
Yeah, and if they're doing good with Danny Dimes, they can do wonders with Dak Prescott.
Yeah.
I wouldn't turn it down. I would love to see him win.
Receivers.
Yeah.
Denver.
I don't know. They're too much into Bo Nix.
Yeah, they're locked in on Bo.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying I'm saying absent Bo Nix, right? I'm just putting.
Oh yeah, if you're absent Bo Nix, then
I'm just taking away. I'm taking away the quarterback, and I'm saying he would work. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
San Fran.
Yes, San Fran. You know what I'm saying? Even the Rams, even LA.
So San Fran would get rid of Purdy.
Leo, I've got
no. I'm just saying, absent the quarterback that they have.
Okay.
Leo, you know what? I've got a perfect fit.
Who?
Pittsburgh.
Yes.
I was waiting for someone to say. I was waiting for someone to say it. I was hoping you guys wouldn't say that, not because I don't love Pittsburgh. I loved Mike Tomlin. whenever he was there. And I want to see Aaron Rodgers, come back and possibly
Oh,
win a
No,
Super
no,
Bowl.
don't say
I
that.
wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't mind that. I always root for the old man. Like I went for Brett Favre, I went for Peyton Manning, I went for let's see.
Yeah, but you don't root for Aaron Rodgers. That's a big faux pas.
Especially as a Cowboy.
Theo was a Lion fan,
Yeah.
Chelsea.
I was there during
Yeah,
his reign of terror.
He's more gun shy with Aaron Rodgers than Cowboy fans are.
Right.
There is 21 years of built-up
Yeah, he's
trauma with Aaron
tormented.
Rodgers.
Yeah, he's tormented though. You know what I'm
Do you
saying?
think the
Okay, well,
Cowboys
that's
should pick up a quarterback in the draft?
No, not with this draft class isn't the greatest. If they could get someone like no, I wouldn't even say Ty Simpson to be honest with you. The QB draft class is too weak for me. You know who I would really want?
Archie Manning.
Uh-oh.
Mac Jones from the 49ers.
McCorkle Jones?
Oh,
I would love
Jones.
Mac Jones.
Yo.
Why Mac Jones? I'm just curious now.
Maybe it's because I'm a little biased, but he played for Bama. I know his talents. I know his
the
talents.
connections.
Mm-hmm.
And I just think he looks like the QB that would just be the great fit for the Dallas Cowboys. I'm not saying he would be like a Troy Aikman or anything,
Right.
but
he's competent enough.
He would be a talented QB to me.
Hey, and his career's
So
done
do you
well.
think that
did
he
well
would
last
win
year.
y'all more than 2 playoff games? And no, I'm gonna be fair because I'm gonna add Tony Romo because you're a Cowboy fan.
See, that's the comparison I would make.
He would
Mac
yeah,
Jones to
Tony
Tony
Romo
Romo?
to Mac. That's the one.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's the
because I wanted to
comparison.
go back to the 2
Yeah.
last quarterbacks y'all had.
Obviously, the careers kind of differ at some
But I'm not saying I'm
Right.
not saying that he would win like I'm not saying he would get us to a Super Bowl, right? Because I already said before that with
Right.
Jerry Jones and how everything is, I don't see that happening for the Dallas Cowboys anytime
Right.
soon. But
Right.
I do think he would be a talent there.
Okay. I was just asking that because I never saw them play, and I was trying to find the best comparison
Chelsea,
to
that's a new
figure out
one,
what
even
kind of
for
game.
me.
Yeah,
Mac Jones to the Cowboys. I could see it
yeah.
working.
What is he? A backup or a third stringer on
He's-
that?
he's
on
a
that
Backup.
roster?
He's a backup at 49ers, but
backup?
he got
Okay.
he got to start a few games whenever Brock Purdy was out, and people
Yeah,
were
he was
like,
in there.
replace
Okay.
Brock Purdy with Mac Jones. They were
Yeah,
wanting
'cause
Mac
Fel-
Jones in.
Okay.
Because Fells, remember early on in the season, there was that
He
huge
was playing,
QB
wasn't he?
controversy. Yeah, because he played 8 games and he won 5 of them.
Yeah.
Okay. It's coming
he-
back. It's coming back.
He did great. Honestly, he was great. Everybody loved him
thought
at
he
first
did
when
play
he
pretty
was at the
good.
Patriots. When he was at the Patriots, everyone loved him at first, but we all know how that went. Like when
Yeah, that Bill
I think-
Belichick.
I think
Belichick.
Bill Belichick brought back Bill O'Brien. I can't stand Bill O'Brien.
Yeah,
He's never been. I
He was
never
a
liked
good
him as an
coach.
offensive coordinator. I've never liked him as an
Okay.
offensive coordinator. And they brought back him, and it really went downhill with Bill
Okay.
O'Brien.
He was cute. He was Houston's coach.
Yeah,
Right.
and he also. It's funny because Nick Saban brought him on as an offensive coordinator at Alabama when Bryce Young was there, and I couldn't stand Bill O'Brien. He would call pass plays like in the red zone, right when we're getting ready to score a touchdown, and I'm like, why are we
Okay.
doing this and risking an interception? And sure enough, Bryce Young would throw an interception, and I could see Nick Saban yelling, "Run the ball!" And I'm like, that's me right now, run the
Right.
ball.
Right.
Leo,
So I do have
we got a good one here. I like
right.
Chelsea.
I do
I like
too.
her.
Yeah.
I like her.
Yeah, I do too.
What's your opinion about Christian Parker as your new defensive coordinator? And do you think that Jerry Jones is really letting him pick his groceries?
Oh heck no! Jerry Jones has never done that, so I can go ahead and get that one out of the way. But I really done. I really
Wow.
haven't done that
He
much
shut that one
research.
down immediately.
Yes,
Right.
she did. She didn't even
Like,
let the question mark. Look, the question mark
Look.
didn't even come out his mouth yet before she was answering.
Right. You know what I mean?
Yo, goddamn. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
Right.
Go ahead,
But-
Chelsea, talk.
But as far as him
Yeah.
as a defensive coordinator, I haven't really done that much research other than I know that they have changed the defense from the 4-3 to the 3-4 defense,
3-4.
which
Okay.
I don't mind. I don't mind that. I don't mind that defense. But they have to
Okay.
have the personnel for it, right? You have to have the players for it.
Right.
That's
Right.
my only thing is what
Right.
players are we gonna get? And you got to
Yeah,
think too.
because Chelsea,
we're-
you're hurting
what?
for linebackers, aren't you?
We hurting for everything and everything. I'm telling
Oh.
you, Trayvon Diggs, the cornerback that we had,
Right.
he was out because of one ACL injury. Then he came back for a little bit, and then he was out again for an ACL
Right.
injury. So
Yeah.
now he's gone. So we really need a
Right.
cornerback. We need the edge. We need it all. We really need.
Right.
We're hurting on
Okay.
defense bad.
Yeah.
Who is somebody that
Okay.
you're looking at in the draft that you want to pick up?
Caleb Downs, the safety out of Ohio.
Told
Shit.
you.
Yeah.
Dang, man.
Yeah. Damn. Hey, bro, she didn't even let your question mark get out your mouth before she had that answer.
No.
I'm
No
telling
saying.
you, Caleb
No.
Downs is going to be that player that people.
Oh, I don't
Yeah.
disagree. I don't disagree. Well, I don't disagree on the caliber.
No, not at all.
It's just, like, and for me, the priority is the O line. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
I mean, honestly, I don't think our O line is that big of a deal right now because you got to think we brought in some
you had a
different.
pretty solid one.
Yeah, we kind of fixed the O line. Our major issue is the defense. The defense has always
Yeah.
been the problem.
Yeah.
We've never been able to stop a run game. We couldn't stop a run game against San Francisco. Couldn't stop a run game against Green Bay. So that's
you
always
couldn't
been a
stop my
problem.
team in my house.
Yeah, we couldn't stop. We couldn't stop anything.
Yeah.
But the defense is really the biggest thing, and losing so many players, they had to address it. I know they got some people in the free agency. I'm not too familiar with all of them, if I'm being
Right,
honest.
right.
But
Not yet. You
yeah,
will
not
be,
yet.
though.
But yeah, Caleb Downs, he's just one that I'm focused on. Sonny Styles, I would like to have him, but
Okay.
he'll probably be gone. We
Be
have
gone.
the 12th. We have the 12th pick. Now, I don't know if you guys are familiar with Peter Schrager from
Yeah, good old
ESPN.
Yeah, he was with NFL Network. Yeah.
Yeah, but he was
Okay.
on Pat McAfee earlier, and his mock draft has Caleb Downs going to the Dallas Cowboys, and I'm like, there ain't no way Caleb Downs makes it
all
to
the
the
way to
Cowboys. Yeah.
So what
To drop
number
to
did
12?
they have him at?
Well, Peter
Caleb
Schrager.
Downs on his board. Yeah.
Peter Schrager put him going to the Cowboys, and I was shocked.
At
but
12? At 12?
yeah, but he did say he
Okay.
did back it up with some information. He did say that throughout time, it's rare that a safety gets picked above 10. So I'm like, well, if he's
Oh.
backing it up with that information, it's a possibility that Caleb Downs could end up going to the Cowboys, and I wouldn't be mad at that one bit.
Okay.
I know Christian
yeah.
Parker was like that.
There's Drew.
Yeah, I know that's right.
Hey, fellas, you see, Drew said, I've been listening the entire time. And Chelsea
Oh,
is awesome. Please
yes.
keep away
And
from the
salute
fart.
Lieutenant Drew. Yes, he is, brother.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes,
Drew,
he is.
did you get the link I sent you, or do I need to send it again?
Oh, Drew could come right on in if he would.
Yeah.
Oh, he
Well,
got to
yeah.
go to the thing.
Very true.
Yeah,
if he's listening,
he could come on in.
you know
Right.
how Drew is, because Drew would have been in here.
Yeah, he would have been in here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But no, Chelsea definitely cooking.
Oh yeah.
Thank you.
Like I
Yeah.
said, Chelsea, you've been accepted by the elders.
Okay,
Yes.
good.
Yes. Yes.
I'm glad I got
Yes,
the approval.
Yes.
Yup.
We are so digging you. You know what I'm saying? And I can't wait for the season to start too, so we can see you in that light too. You know what
Oh
I'm saying?
yeah, I'm a whole
because I
different
know
person.
you got some shots fired. Yeah, I know you're
Yeah.
gonna have some shots fired
Yeah.
when the season comes though.
Yeah,
It's
yeah, I'm
expected.
excited. Yeah, but the fact that we can have a comprehensive conversation is the
Oh
biggest
yeah,
for us too, as well, because
Right.
it's not always about trolling for us. It's just like let's be honest here. What are
No,
we?
yeah,
What
yeah.
exactly are we looking at here?
Yeah. The
Yeah.
trolling part's easy.
right.
Yeah, that could,
But
like
having the in-depth conversations is what-
that's the part.
Right.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
part, and
Right.
being honest about it. And the difference of opinion is actually the secret sauce for the bird
Right.
section. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
my explanation for shots fired wasn't trolling. It was when we lose and they get the stage and they get to talk they crap.
And
Yeah.
it's
That's what I
Chelsea,
meant by shots fired.
yeah, and Chelsea, it is hard.
Yeah, we got to
Oh,
swallow
yeah, you
that,
had that
though. We
3
got to
week
swallow
span,
that.
and then
Yeah.
Yes,
they
we
ended that.
did.
Oh,
So as
yeah.
a Cowboys fan, how do you view the Eagles team as a whole going into the 2026 season?
Oh, that's a good question.
Mm.
Oh man, I think there's some kinks to work out, and I do think I don't see a problem with Jalen Hurts getting adjusted to a new offensive coordinator. I think that'll be just fine.
Yeah, just keep going.
My worry is going to be your offensive line. Y'all did bring back Landon Dickerson, roll tide to Landon Dickerson, but you know, he's struggled throughout his whole career, even in college, with injuries. And I don't know. I'm going to be most curious to see how Landon Dickerson does because of that.
Right.
All right.
Yeah, the O line is the biggest concern for me too.
Right.
Yeah,
If
I
you
think
don't
that's
mind,
been our biggest thing is all these changes that we're making as far as like wide receivers, defense, and all that. The O line is going to determine how this team is really going to look. And if the O line is not that good, it might even kind of shadow how good Sean Minion really is as an OC.
Right.
That's my biggest concern.
That's true.
Right.
That's true.
I was just gonna say, what's the kinks? Because you are allowed to say what the kinks are here.
I would say the offensive line is one of the kinks.
Yeah, what's
for
the
me.
other ones? What's the other ones? In
I'm
your
trying to
opinion?
think. I mean, I haven't kept up with anything going on with your
Kept up
defense.
with them like that, like
You guys have had a decent defense, but I mean, like I said, I haven't kept up with anything going on with that. I don't know if you guys got. I mean, I know that. I'm trying to think. If
Take your time.
I'm trying to think, did you guys lose any defensive players?
Yeah.
We lost
During free agency, yeah, I think
we lost our safety, linebacker.
That's what I thought it was. That's
edge.
what I thought it was. Yeah, that's what I thought it was. I knew for sure. I thought it was going to be a safety.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not going to be a big deal, to be honest with you. You guys can get. I mean, you guys can get something in free agency. You guys could get, you know, someone in the draft that's decent. Like, I don't see no problem with that being addressed.
We've got 9 picks going into the draft this year.
My biggest thing is just going to be the offense. You have to have Jalen Hurts and the entire offense get adjusted to a new offensive coordinator again, and you got to see how your O-line does with you know, injuries, staying healthy.
Right.
They got to keep the offensive line staying healthy.
Yeah. So we need a solid rotation of players behind the starters that we already have. Like you said, not knowing what version of Landon Dickerson we're going to get this year because of the injuries.
Yeah.
Correct.
Same thing with Tyler Steen. You know, no, I'm sorry, Cam Jurgens.
Jurgens, yep.
Cam Jurgens, you know what I'm saying?
And Lane Johnson.
And Lane Johnson with the Liz Frank, yeah.
Right.
So, but yeah, go ahead, Theo.
Appreciate you answering.
Responding
Thank
to
you.
Drew in the chat. Drew, if you just type in "That's Good Sports," it'll pop up, and then the Jalen Hurts video is in there that I was telling you about earlier.
Yeah, learning a new offense would definitely be a concern. Absolutely, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But we had to, you know, like when we do it every year, you know what I'm saying. You sort of kind of get accustomed to it. You know what I'm saying. So,
unfortunately,
down to Pittsburgh needs to happen. That's what a lot of people are saying. Still Matic G. You know what I'm saying? I get it, you know what I'm saying? But
so what would y'all give up in that trade for AJ Brown?
Yeah, still Matic. Yeah, what would you give up? What would you give up for that trade? You know what I'm saying? Make Chelsea's day. Because she would love to get rid of AJ.
There's no way AJ Brown's leaving, first of all. I don't see that happening. Well, I mean, just based off all the talks that I've heard, I mean, of course, could it happen? There's a slim chance, right? But from the reports that was given from like Adam Scheffner and all of them,
Mhm.
they said it's not likely. Like, it's not likely to happen.
Right.
No, it's not. It's not. No, I mean,
And that's how I feel about people talking about Miles Garrett. Miles Garrett ain't leaving the
Okay.
Browns.
Okay.
only.
Come on.
Okay.
Well, so
A boy can dream, Chelsea. Come on.
here's the thing.
Sorry to kill the dream.
Hey.
Here's the
Yeah,
thing, right?
good.
Here's the thing. I believe Miles Garrett would leave the Browns for the right situation. You see what I'm
No,
saying?
he already they already reconstructed his contract and he signed it. So he's staying.
Yeah, no, well, yes, but
Well,
yeah.
I
So
think the way
however,
that they reconstructed it gives him a trade,
it makes it
more
the
tradable.
way they restructured it just made it
Makes
even
it
more
easier,
palatable for
right?
another team.
effectively what they
You know.
did was they just served the entire league a nice
A notice, yes.
feast
That's
Right.
yeah.
of
Yeah, of course they're gonna have people seeking him out, right? But he's
Oh,
not.
yeah.
He's not leaving. Like I think he even talked about it as well that that's why
He's
people.
staying.
That's why nobody in. I don't know if you got. I watch ESPN like it's my dang job, right?
Right.
So all the reports that I've seen, that's why people aren't talking about it anymore because they know he's staying. It's not. There's nothing
It's
to talk
dead.
about there. Yeah.
No.
Okay.
All right. So no news doesn't mean no
people
news.
aren't interested.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah. You're gonna
get-
like I said, you're gonna have
Right.
people interested, but it's gonna be a similar situation to how it was with AJ Brown, right? Because I think it was Adam Scheffner. He put it this way. He said, people were making offers for AJ Brown, and then when the Eagles said, okay, well, this is what we're wanting, they were like, okay,
Mhm.
have a nice day, bye, good luck with that, and they left because there's nobody willing to give what they want for someone like AJ Brown or Miles Garrett. Like they either don't have the cap space. They've got their eyes focused on someone younger for the draft. There's just so many different elements to it.
Yeah,
Okay.
the biggest thing about the AJ Brown though is
shout out to Low
it's
Eagle.
that June.
What up, Low
it's that
Eagle?
June
What up?
2nd.
What up?
It's like that June 2nd date when, because right now if we were to trade him, we would have to pay $43 million. But if we wait until June 2nd, it's like $20 million. So a lot of people keep pushing it to that June date, and it's like we're gonna keep hearing this until June 2nd. Like until
Oh yeah,
June
yeah.
2nd,
They always gotta have something to talk about.
Yeah.
And after June 2nd, Warren, we're going to keep hearing it regardless.
I just
all
feel
the way
like
up
at the end
into
of the day, the
the
Eagles are
trade
just the top
deadline.
news right now. The Eagles are like the top news.
Right.
It was AJ, now it's Jalen Hurts.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
It's gonna be Nick Sirianni next.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now
How
I can't.
about that? No, go ahead, sister. Go ahead.
The Dexter Lawrence situation too, right?
Yeah,
I
I see that as another Miles Garrett from last year.
yeah.
I think the Giants
That-
were stupid not to re-sign him.
Yeah, he's gonna get the money. Now
But he is ticked off. Like that man is ticked off because they're not paying him what he wants. What he thinks he's
Absolutely,
worth. And
and-
I get it. I understand that.
I mean he
Do
just
you
sat
think
there
he's
and
worth
just saw
it?
Jordan. Did you see the contract Jordan Davis just got?
Yeah,
know what I'm
right.
Yeah, the
This Lawrence
comparison.
looking like motherfucker. Are you serious?
So
Oh,
this
y'all-
is
y'all-
exactly his contract negotiation year. He could actually get a.
I think it's
contract
kind of like
done,
Miles
or is
Garrett,
he
like
already
he's
in
Yeah,
it?
just coming out of nowhere, asking for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I fellas, it's
Yeah,
more likely
Theo.
that this turns into like a Miles Garrett situation rather than a
Okay.
Micah Parsons situation.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you are the
okay,
Giants,
okay.
you'd just be smart and just pay him.
Uh-huh.
Like,
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Especially you going in with a new coaching staff, new players,
Right.
whole new culture.
Plus,
Like,
Sexy Dexy is the veteran of all veterans on that team,
yeah,
that defense.
Right.
So
I'll work a deal out with the Giants to bring in Carter. That's he wants to be an Eagle anyway.
Oh yeah, he did say that. Ain't he from Penn State?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll work out something to bring him in.
Yeah.
So I just Googled how likely is it that Miles Garrett gets traded, and it says highly unlikely considering the Browns office, including ownership, have strongly indicated that Garrett is not available and is expected to be a part of the 2026 team. So
You're telling me there's a chance.
I
was gonna say,
like that. I like. You're
so
telling me
not
there's a
turned
little
off
bit of
right
a chance.
I'm so not
Yeah.
turned off with that. Like, I'm just like, yeah, but he has.
Hell yeah,
he
but
has-
what's up, my
He
brother?
has the ultimate no trade clause, right?
Yeah.
Saying,
Right.
So if anything were to happen, it won't happen unless he gave the okay. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So again, Myles Garrett at this point, he's already secured his last big bag. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
you know, he's already got that. You know what I'm saying? So the next thing that he wants is a ring. You know what I'm saying? He needs a ring. Maybe
and his life will be complete.
Maybe even two, just so he could make his strong case to present the strongest case for the Hall of Fame. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's what he's eyeing right now.
Did Lawrence Taylor?
So
I don't
he's
know.
not a
I don't
Hall
know
of
if that's
Famer
true. I
already?
don't know if that's
He's not
necessarily
a Hall of
true.
Famer already?
Say that again.
I'm gonna let the lady go first.
I don't know if it's necessarily true, just because he did go for the money
I think
at
she
first,
was saying
right?
she
So
don't
it
think that's
was.
necessarily true. Oh,
Yeah,
I'm gonna drop that.
Go ahead, Chelsea. Finish.
So it was he was geared towards money, right?
Mm.
But I think he only reconstructed his contract. Obviously, it was to create cap space so they could get the players that he wants.
No. Wait. First things first. He got new money because he threatened. He requested a trade. Okay, so that he and what they did was
all 32 teams suddenly were looking at Cleveland like, the fuck did he just say?
Yeah, and so what they did was they gave him a new contract. They gave him more money, right?
Yeah,
now,
that's what I'm saying.
So
he because they gave him the money, he was like, okay, we're good.
Yeah,
but
he was
now,
like, all right, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Now, here's the thing. In his contract, he has a no trade clause, right? Now, here's the thing. They just restructured the contract that makes it look really, really good in terms of
affordability.
Affordability for the next couple of years. You know what I'm saying? So now,
if a contender comes walking in saying,
someone's like, here's what I think Myles Garrett did. Myles Garrett said, okay, if you're gonna trade me now, here's the only team. Come talk to me when this team, and this team come talk to you. They probably already know what teams he would approve.
Yeah, he was dipping his toes in the water last year to see who would pay the most.
He already knows that they already know what teams he would get the most for. They would get the most for of the list that they gave him. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm not talking about last season. I was talking about this season.
I'm talking about this season. He listen. They could hear everybody, but he don't want to go play for everybody. And everybody and
he's not going to the bum ass Cardinals.
Yeah, he probably already told them. He already probably told them, like, listen, I will reject every team
unless it's a Super Bowl contender.
Unless it's this team, or this team. You see what I'm saying? And those are the teams that if they're going to get the most out of them or not. You see what I'm saying? If you can't get if you can't get the most you can from these teams, then all right, I'll stay, but you know what I'm saying? If you
we won't deny that Myles Garrett
I will deny. Yeah, here's who you know what I'm saying, why you can get what you can.
Yeah, I'm not.
He's the most valuable right now. This is the most valuable he's going to be for them in terms of being able to plan for the future. You know what I'm saying? Right now, he just set the single season sack record.
Yep.
I would see if they actually did trade him, they would, obviously get a lot of draft capital for him.
They're not trading them. They're not trading them.
Hey, you said highly unlikely, not impossible.
I mean, this is coming from the Browns themselves. The Browns organization, they've already made it clear.
No.
They told everybody. Adam Schefter reported on it. So
Chelsea, I don't mean to argue with you, but this is the Cleveland Browns. There is a saying, it's as old as times. They gonna fuck it up.
Well, I'm not saying that it couldn't happen, right? But I'm just saying that if we're going based off like what's being reported and what's factual, that's according to the office themselves. Because Adam Schefter even said he contacted the Browns organization and was in contact with them about this, and they said no, he's off the table. They're not trading him. The speculation can stop because he's going to be there for the 2026 season, and that's what killed the reports on that.
Yeah, but that was in March.
But no, this was recently. This was like this month.
We're only okay. So that's in April. That was in April. They said that in April. You know what I'm saying? Let's see after the draft, and let's see
he's expected to skip the voluntary off-season program.
Well, okay, so here's what it says. It says the Browns stance. The team officials, including ownership, have strongly indicated that Garrett is not available and is expected to be a part of the 2026 team. Contract restructure. Recent modifications to Garrett's contract created cap space and made him easier to trade, but reports indicate this was for immediate team financial flexibility, not to facilitate a trade. So that killed it wasn't to facilitate a trade, that killed that. High value. As one of the best defensive players in the NFL, any trade would require a massive return. This is what gets people with A.J. Brown as well. A massive return, which the team has previously resisted, according to the reports. Rumor context. The rumors are driven by the team's challenging roster situation, causing some analysts to believe a trade should happen to gain future assets. And keep in mind, this says believe a trade should happen to gain future assets, but it's not happening. But not that it will happen. So
again, you said highly unlikely. You're telling me there's a chance.
yeah. I mean, people could think there's a chance.
And Chelsea,
look, do you understand? I am down bad for Myles Garrett.
Chelsea, my GM name is Howie Roseman.
Yes, sir. I hope all is well.
This man is a fucking scam artist in Philly.
I'm gonna email
every
you,
team in the league. This goddamn Howie Roseman bastard.
Trust me. When I heard Myles Garrett, my ears went up. My ears went up too when I heard Myles Garrett. But then that got killed real quick whenever I seen all the report. Like obviously with this, like that my dream got killed real quick.
I don't know. Crazier shit's happened.
Yeah, and that's like I said. It's not like I'm not.
Russell Wilson got traded to the Broncos. I mean,
oh yeah.
I mean, but that wasn't that crazy, right? I don't think that I would consider that one that crazy.
I do believe in the middle of the draft, when they're in it, when they're in that element of the draft, a lot of GMs turn very, very vulnerable.
Yep.
In those moments.
Yep.
So
and a lot of the other GMs turn very hostile.
Yeah. So, like, for example, there was talk about AJ Brown not being traded when he was with the Titans. And they even tried to throw in like an injury there, and the Eagles ended up picking him up. So even though they may say that,
and that's like I said, I'm not saying like there's always a chance it could happen, right? But as of right now, based off reports and what's being told from the own organization, it's not happening. But that's not to say it couldn't happen in a couple months, right?
I don't have a lot of reasons to believe the Browns. Cleveland Browns, notoriously truth-worthy people.
Man,
am I right, guys?
Would you like Max Crosby on the Cowboys?
There's a question.
No, I wouldn't.
That's the way we feel. We don't want him here either.
And it's not because I don't think he's talented, but it's just because what's the point, right? Your age, and then they talked about the injury.
Injuries.
But I don't. Okay, so here's my thing, and I've said this plenty of times on my live. The advancements of sports medicine and physical therapy has created an amazing environment for these athletes. They have more longevity with their careers now. So an ACL injury isn't as serious as what it used to be in the past, right?
Yeah.
So I don't really look at my biggest factor isn't really the injuries anymore. It's a combination of injuries and age.
And age.
Mm.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
That makes
Which
sense.
makes sense. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Knock on wood, brother.
Like,
Warren.
like if you think about the way she talked about Landon Dickerson.
Right, correct.
That was
Accurately.
Yeah.
Now here's my thing with Landon Dickerson too, because that's a different part of it too. It's how many injuries have you had, and is it on the same? Is it the same body
area or the right?
And see, with Landon Dickerson, I know that at Alabama he had an ACL injury. He missed. He got to play one snap of the championship game, but it was just like a send you off type of thing. But I mean, he was injured. He was injured for that, right? So like he had injury there. Then at the Eagles, he's had plenty of injuries with the Eagles. So there's an accumulation, and that's why there was talks of him possibly retiring.
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
But there is a caveat there. O-linemen are made to be injured. Like, if you don't have an O-lineman who's at least suffered like a horrific
from a lot
of
them things,
like twice, then he's not a good O-lineman.
The ones that take on the most contacts, so right, like running backs, offensive linemen, defensive line.
I mean, look at Frank Ragnow, dear God.
Oh yeah.
He barely had a foot, and we were trying to recruit him back in. It was like,
Saquon rushing for all those yards. Saquon looks like Saquon came out the healthiest after all that.
I was gonna say,
man, that was the best. I love that for Saquon Barkley. I made so many sports highlights of that. Like that was my favorite story besides Devontae Smith. I mean, I would put Devontae Smith first because I'm biased, right?
Okay.
But
Alabama.
Yeah.
But
it's
with
this Crimson Tide.
Yeah, but with
and he
Saquon
was
Barkley,
the Heisman winner.
Heisman winner, and and the first to be an NFL champion,
Super Bowl champion, and a Heisman.
Yeah. Like I mean, all of that.
He's the first?
My favorite.
He's the first,
5 things.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
You talking about Devontae?
Yep, Devontae Smith. And an interesting fact with Devontae Smith too is whenever he won the Heisman, he was the first wide receiver since Desmond Howard. I don't know if y'all are familiar with Desmond Howard.
I am. I like Desmond
Howard.
Howard.
But he was the first wide receiver since Desmond Howard back in the 90s to win.
It is the
90s.
It's the 90s,
Yep.
So
oh my god, yo. We are blessed. We are blessed to have so many intelligent sportswomen on this channel. Thank you, Father. I appreciate that. Salute to the chat and salute to the brand new Dallas, real Dallas Cowboy fan, man. I appreciate you.
All right, gentlemen, I hate to break off this wonderful conversation, but we are nearing the 4-hour mark.
Yeah, I was just about to say,
It's 1 a.m. here.
1 a.m.
Oh, there you go.
So we should probably let these fine folks, go to bed, get their beauty sleep.
I love you for this, Theo. You know what I'm saying? Listen, everybody, thank you for coming in here. Fells, of course, you know what it is.
Yes, I do. Salute
as always, I appreciate you. Warren and
the
Eagles Collective Podcast. Make sure you sub up and like. Chelsea, tell us the name of your channel, man.
So we can link it up.
Girl.
Yeah, you guys can find me. It's the same username, Chelsea Lynn _NC.
Okay. And that's YouTube.
Got it.
YouTube, yep.
Are you on YouTube? Is that YouTube?
Yeah, that's a YouTube channel. That's what we're talking about.
Hey, Leo, can you put that joint in the chat so I could just click the link real quick? Because we're about to go for the evening, so.
Wait a minute. Hold on for a second. All right. What is it again? Chelsea
Lynn NC Chelsea Lynn _NC.
Okay, Chelsea _Lynn.
Chelsea Lynn and then _NC. I'll put that in the chat as well for the spelling.
Okay. There we go. We got you. I got you.
Okay.
Good night, Yappa. Good night to everybody in the chat.
And then,
Yes, sir.
let's see. Got you. All right, and now we'll do it like this, and then I'll put it in the chat right here.
Yes, sir.
Right,
good night, brother Drew, Lieutenant. See you
there it
soon. I'll
is.
talk to you tomorrow too.
All right, everybody. While you're here, after you hit the like button, make sure you're going over there. There's Chelsea's channel URL right there in the chat. Make sure you hit that up. Go check her out. Make sure you sub up. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you hit like and then hype up her videos too. So go to the past videos, mine and Warren's with the Eagles Collective podcast. Just go into the comments of the older videos, hit swipe left, and then there's the hype button. So hype us up, hook us up. You know what I'm saying? That helps with the algorithm. That's me, Chelsea, and Warren's tip jar. Okay. We appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Chelsea, thank you for, this historical
I just
moment.
subbed you up, Chelsea.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you.
I did the same thing. Yeah, I just subscribed
I just subbed you up. Yup.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm on that joint now. I like that.
Yeah.
Yep.
I should be live. I should be live tomorrow around 3:00 if you guys want to check me out.
Around 3:00.
No, I'm really subbed up, so I'll get the notification, correct? I'll get the notification.
Yeah, you should. Yep.
Right when you go live, I'll get the
Yeah. And then make sure you come back here too. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
On Tuesdays, and I try to get this done on channel members call in on Tuesdays and Fridays. But with the way my life is and the things that moving around and stuff, I sort of kind of be off. But
Oh yeah, I know how that goes.
Right.
All right, y'all. With that, I will say thank you for this historical moment again, Chelsea, for being the first female panel member, panelist here. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate you. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, indeed.
We also appreciate our channel member, our ladies here,
Yes,
Tiffany
indeed.
Simpson, Linda Conyer.
Yes, indeed.
Blessed by God. You know what I'm saying?
Shout them out.
Yeah, get up,
Nina Austin, Eagle Girl.
Nina
yes,
Austin,
indeed.
Eagle Girl. Listen, Chelsea, we got some serious ladies that be bringing the thunder too.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's another thing. I just met an Eagles fan. That was a girl. The women that are Eagles fan, they be coming with it. I like this.
Yes.
Yeah. Eagles
Now
fan.
you see why I shouted the queens out. You see why I shouted y'all out. We blessed to have a lot of intelligent, knowledgeable, real sports.
And listen, the people here from the bird section, when they support. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you're gonna see a lot.
We already subscribed.
You know what I'm saying? So even after, folks, make sure y'all go to her page and sub up and listen.
Yeah.
Me and Warren, we're heavy into doing collabs and stuff like that. So
definitely,
time you come in here, you know what I'm saying? Do you see on the top side where it says add your channel?
Oh, I'm not logged into StreamYard. I use OBS, but I'm sure if I log in, it'll show
you'll
me
be
that.
able.
Yeah.
So we do a collab. You definitely could tie your channel into this.
Okay, great.
We do joint live streams. We like to, get the differences of opinions, do the triage and all that stuff. Again, the trolling is light work. We're more concerned with
right.
comprehensive.
Yeah, you all are losers.
And of course, we got Theo, the resident Lion fan.
Yes, sir.
I'm in the D.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah. Thank y'all, man. A lot of people, just a few guys, people your way who just subbed up, Chelsea. So, want you to know. And listen, y'all, as y'all watching this on the replay or what have you, go to her channel and sub up, you know what I'm saying? And then, of course, hit the Eagles Collective podcast and the bird section. Get them up. Let's get her up too. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
Yeah. Watch hours, all that stuff. Okay. All right. With that, I will see all of y'all back here later this week. Yeah, later this week, right here on the bird section. Oh, peace, y'all.
Peace.
Later.
Right.